We are back.
There we go. Got it.
I think I want to be red now. So I'm going to be red now. Nah, I don't want to be red. I want to be blue. I'm going to be blue now.
These are important decisions.
They are very important decisions. Okay, I'm going to start getting electric mining drills on this iron ore patch.
Oh, right on. Sounds good. Let's see, what should I be doing here? These guys, I think I'm going to start expanding defense a little bit.
That would probably be good, considering how much pollution we're generating.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see, had you already done some bullets or something? I'm trying to remember if there was anything on here already that...
Bullets are automated, yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 assembly machines loading into a chest over here. And the chest is completely full. Well, it's full up to where I blocked.
Yeah. Up to where it ought to be. Okay, then. What about getting some turrets going?
I think I got turrets going, didn't I?
Oh, did you? Oh, maybe
on the... no, I didn't. Never mind. Or maybe on the new mall.
That's what I was going to go check.
Let's see. New mall. I know we've got electric mining drills going. No, we've got electric mining drills going.
Nope.
We've got assemblers going. Or sorry, we've got inserters going. You've got assemblers going. Yeah, I'm not seeing turrets. So yeah, I guess we need to get turrets going.
I know. I got them.
All right.
Yeah, they're not complicated. You just build it off the end of this thing here. Let's see.
Go for it, dude.
One iron gear wheel, 1 iron plate for the engines, and then 10 iron gear wheels and 20 iron plates for everything else. Okay, well, there we go.
Oh, I'm 1 electric mining drill short. Sad.
Tragic indeed.
Literally just 1 short. Look at that. So sad.
You failed me for the last time, David Dad.
Why? Oh, it's because I'm dying a radioactive death. That's right. I've got uranium in my inventory. It's okay. I'm just losing my mind because of the radioactive death that is coming.
Hey, sure. That makes sense. Happens to the best of us.
Yes. Yes, it does. Okay, and then I guess what I want to do is I'm going to take all of this and I'm just going to route it back into where? Where am I routing it into? It looks like I'm just going to route it back into our iron smelting setup that we currently have. But I feel like I'm going to need more iron smelting setup somewhere because this is probably, well, how many miners is this? This is 77 miners, so that's 2 belts worth. So I can route 1 here to the existing setup, but I still need to do another smelting setup somewhere.
I need more.
Oh my gosh, I forgot we have squeak through in this playthrough. I was like, how did I run through that mine? Oh, squeak through.
Oh,
I've been playing a lot of unmodded, so I'm just like I can just plop belts up here. Why am I running? I can just plop the belts like this. Like
you just do that whenever.
I can just do it. Why am I running around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need a 6-to-2 balancer. Give me a 6-to-2 balancer. Thank you.
This wooden chest will hold all the turrets I think we're likely to need.
Yeah, probably. I know I'm going to keep saying this the first time we start playing again. Every time. But I like the new ghosts.
Yes. It is true. It bears repeating. They're a nice feature. Uh-oh. Meteors.
Where did they land? Pretty far out, but there's no biters out there. So I could go
Well,
mine
maybe
them if
smash
you
some
want.
biters.
We will need to smash some biters eventually.
Eventually, it's true.
But hopefully we can get something up and running first before we have to start going out on excursions.
Mm. Sorry. Oh, that's right. Green science has got to be next after this. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Multi-cylinder engines. Nice. What's the recipe for those? Two single-cylinder engines and a bunch of extra stuff. Yeah, because if you take a couple of single-cylinder engines and mash them together, you'll get
You get
multiple cylinders. Then you have more cylinders. That's what you need.
I mean, isn't that basically what an inline engine is? Like an inline 12 is just 12 single cylinder engines just mushed together in a line. You got an inline 12, right? Like
There you
that's how that
go.
works.
I think that's all you need. Love it. All right, let's put a couple more turrets up here.
There's another mod that I think we might want to add to this that
What's
I
that?
just recently heard about. I forgot the exact name of it. I'll have to Google it. But there's a mod that automatically adds light bulbs to all your power poles. So just wherever you have power poles, you have light.
Oh man, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Does it change the recipe on the power poles at all? I feel a little bit
There.
like if there's
Oh,
like
you know
some
what? You know what? I think it is a different power pole recipe. I think you have regular power poles and then you have like lighted power poles, and that is a different recipe, I think.
That ain't bad. We don't need this anymore. Unless no, we're okay. Now we'll place a few more of these turrets hither and yon, and then get on with green science.
No.
The current red science setup is not sustainable for anything beyond the most immediate needs, but
Yeah, but I don't want to scale up too hard too fast because that's how we incur the wrath of the Biter Kingdom, so.
Quite so.
We're already scaling up kind of hard by just going in, like, going completely in on mining.
Too true. I think the biters are a kingdom. Do they have a king?
Whatever the behemoth biter is, yeah, sure, let's go with that.
That's true. There's one that's a step above behemoth.
So how was Shenandoah, dude?
That was really good. Yeah, I had a couple of goals going down. I had on my last trip out to Yellowstone, I had finally seen the end of my backpacking boots. So it like fell apart on the end of the last hike. Well, they fell apart like halfway into the last hike of that trip, and so they needed replacing. So I went out and I'd found some replacements that seemed to fit okay. So this was sort of going to be an acid test on how they actually hold up with some mileage. So I put some extra weight in a pack, and I went and did an 8-mile loop. That was tough. It was intense. It was a little harder than I expected it to be, honestly. Probably could have left the weight off, but the boots behaved very well, and the hike itself was pretty.
That's like awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. Oops, not like that. Oh, put that back. With Shenandoah, you're always kind of contending with crowds if the day's at all nice. So
that's true.
But it was kind of funny because it was a loop hike, but there were a couple of different places you could start the loop. And so I, like halfway through, I started seeing all the same people that I'd seen on the first run. Like while I was going through one section, they were coming the other direction, and then we just kept seeing each other again.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, hello again.
Making some friends on the trail. That's nice. But yeah, no, it was a good day for it. The hike was down into a canyon with a lot of waterfalls, and then up and out. the other side of the canyon, basically. So there's plenty of fun waterfalls to see. And even at this time of year, there's a fair amount of water in them, which was fun. I wasn't expecting that. Um,
Pretty sweet.
yeah, it was good. It was good. And then I came back and it was supposed to take, I mean, the national parks put out, like, here's how long this hike takes. And it's usually for taking your sweet time about it. So it said 7 hours, and I did it in about 5, and then came back and crashed. So I've screwed up my sleep schedule for the night, that's for sure.
That's all right. We're gonna stay up all night anyway, right?
That's right. That's what I was thinking. Let's edit a few more belts, I think.
There we go. Give
Happen to be a
that
few
some
more
fuel. And now I just need to
Awesome.
route. Need to route this guy all the way up here.
Tori is totally crammed with copper plates. This is not helpful.
And then I'll need to route this to our bus thingy dingy.
Indeed.
Yes, a bus thingy dingy.
That thing.
But our bus thingy dingy, we didn't really leave a lot of room to throw another belt of iron in there, did we? Because we didn't really intend for that to be like, quote unquote, the bus.
An actual bus, yeah. We building here. This is for electric engines, which are then feeding where? What is this? This machine is making electric engines, but it's not putting them anywhere. Oh no, okay, there they go. Got it. There, I figured it out. Like, that would have been very
it's
uncharacteristic
back
of
on
David
our
to just build something that doesn't have an output.
I've done that before, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty good at this game, but I have forgotten to actually output things and then thought I was done.
Like, hey, how come I don't have any? Oh, right.
Or that one mistake I made relatively recently on my like YouTube playthrough where I just had like a belt going completely the wrong way, so it like destroyed one of my
Oh, I
smelting
love
setups.
that. That's always fun.
I'm just like, how did I rotate that
What?
one belt? Like, I don't even know how that happened, but I just had like a belt in the middle of my smelting column that
Right.
just was not going the right way. And how did that even happen?
That did not work.
I have no idea how that happened, but it happened. All right, we have more iron, but I'm not sure where to route it.
Like, honestly, by the time the iron is getting over to this little mall thing, it's running pretty thin.
Well, that's because it's a shared output. So that one smelting
True.
column is sharing with the original mini mall.
Yep. That's true.
And then the other half is going there too. I could merge
so
the
we're
two
really
belts
not-
together, but it's not going to be ideal, especially when this mini mall starts to back up again. The only reason why it's
Right.
even working right now is because you took bullets and because I took belts.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be totally backed up.
Yep. That's true.
We could even just throw like that kind of stuff onto our new mini mall and just completely.
Just
Oust.
decommission this whole business here. Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
That's true.
But anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure where to route this, but here it is.
But there's a bunch of iron.
It's coming.
Let's see. What do we do with? Okay, there's red science is just up here, just kind of kicking it.
I guess what I'll do is I'll just.
Our, with our burner labs. I love the idea of burner labs.
I know, right? Isn't that so cool?
All the equipment inside being powered by coal. That's going to contaminate some experiments, I've got to think.
You would think. I'm just gonna run it up this way. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna run it up this way. Whatever.
It'll get figured out.
There we go. Okay. And then what I can do is I can tell our mini mall here to go ahead and split from both iron. more evenly.
Hmm.
There we go.
If I'm going to be able to just, yeah, probably. Let's see. So green science,
There we go.
transport belts, single cylinder engines, iron plates. Those are easy. And then just crib your inserter construction bit here.
So what do you want me to do next? Do you want me to start automating green science, or do you want me to start shoring up defense? Do you want me to go on a biter killing spree?
Um,
Do you want me to
dealer's
go hound around for more resources?
dealer's choice at this point, because yeah, I mean, once we get green science under us, then we can start like rails and start really extracting resources in larger quantities.
Plus
But
start going
until
for
then,
higher military stuff, like...
yeah, getting better shooty things. That's true. So I'd say one of us ought to be working on green science. The other can work on. All right, both of us could just put green science up. Honestly, I could get the transport belts going if you want to get input toward inserters, then we'd be in good shape.
So green science needs 2 transport belts, 1 inserter. It takes 10 seconds to craft. We get 2 transport belts. We get 4 transport belts a second. So that means 1 transport belt assembly could support 1 transport belt assembly machine could support, in theory, 20 green science assembly machines, right? With that math, or am I thinking about that wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out on that completely, thinking about transport belts.
Yeah,
I
so
apologize. That was rude of me.
no, it's okay. So we get 2 transport belts every half second. So that means we get 4 transport belts a second. It
Right.
takes 10 seconds to craft a green science. A green science requires 2 transport belts. So that means 1 transport belt assembly machine could support 20 green science assembly machines.
Yeah, because we've got four
4 belts a
belts.
second. Each assembly machine of green science takes 10 seconds and 2 belts.
2.1. Yeah, that works out.
Okay. So let's do that then. So we're going to do 1 assembly machine of belts. And then green science requires 1 inserter. We get 1 inserter. We get 2 inserters a second. So again, 1 inserter assembly machine supports 20 green science.
1 to 20 green science. Yes.
Okay. Now, because of the way Factorio likes to buffer things a little bit, like you know how like assembly machines will take in like 3 of a resource before it stops taking it in with inserters?
Yeah.
So in order to account for that, I've noticed, at least in my playthroughs, that when I do like a perfect ratio of that, I always have like 2 assembly machines that just never work.
Oh,
So
that makes sense. Sure.
so maybe we do like 18 green science then.
Yes. I think that'll work.
All right, cool. I think we start building it just here where we're standing.
Yeah. And then we can route it up and around. Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm
Oh,
just going to copy paste my assembly
yep.
structure here.
That makes sense.
Let's see. I
And belts are
want...
not any more complicated than that.
Actually, I'm going to just... I'm not going to include the belts in it. I'm just going to grab the assembly machine structure. Like that. And then I think I want to go ahead and do it this way. I'm going to run it all the way up here, like this, I think. Okay, so there's the inserter. And then for your belt structure, I would recommend trying to build your belt structure so that way we can merge the inserters with the belts onto one thing like that. And then we can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green science. Like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I like it. Yeah, the belts really only take iron, so I may do them up kind of in this neck of the woods and belt over.
That's
Because the
fine.
iron's already on this side anyway. Let's see.
Whoops. Whoops. My mouse accuracy is not great. I need to get. I recently upped my. I recently upped my sensitivity a little bit, so I need to get. I need to get used to that. Wait, I'm confused. Did I forget to copy something? Oh, I
Impossible.
did. I did forget to copy a part of the structure. Jeez, I forgot how complicated that was. Hold on. So I need these guys too. Well, now how do I want to do this?
Very good.
Guess I'm gonna just stick it here like that for now, and we'll see if I can figure it out. Otherwise, I'll move things around. Okay. So let's work this backwards. Inserters need small electric motors and burner inserters. This gives me the burner inserter, and that gives me the small electric motor. So that means I actually need to scoot this. Oh no, that's perfect actually. So I need to do something like that. And that. Okay. So now what do I need? This guy needs copper. I can just yank it with long-handed inserters. And this guy needs copper. And then this guy needs copper cables, iron gears. What am I doing down there? Am I feeding iron gears onto... How is that getting... How is that getting iron gears? Oh... I see.
I haven't hemmed you in too far there. I brought that in pretty close. If you need any more room, let me know. Or just shove things around, you know.
I'm going to need to... Yeah, if you can scoot back just one.
Sure.
That would be good. Because I need to scoot back one. Whoops.
Done. Why do I not have...
So that means I actually want
power
to
poles
red
on my
inserter
hardware?
that. And then... These gears go to the engine. So that means I need to output this way. Go that way. And then input that way. Okay. So that gives me the engines I need. That should all be fine. Okay. So this all just needs iron, right? Yes, it does. So I need to split some iron off. Actually, I'm going to scoot you back just one more. I'm sorry.
No worries. No worries. Let's see. We need you making green science. And output-wise, probably sneak it up on the inside there.
Okay, and you need also iron plates. You do not. And you do. Okay, lovely. And then you need iron plates. And you need iron plates. And you do not. Okay. So now I need to go like this one. Oops, that's the wrong way. Need to do that. Actually, I should have gone there.
What are we doing here?
Not quite. There. There we go. That's what I want. I want to go up one more. There we go. So you go there. And then... Oh gosh. I did not give myself enough room. That's okay. I can snakety snake it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I didn't leave you enough room is what happened there, but whatever.
No, I didn't leave myself enough room. I'm perfectly able to scoot you back. I just did not leave me enough vertical room. I did not think this all the way through, but it's okay. I think it should work. Let me go ahead and start powering this on. And this should work. Fingers crossed. I'm just kind of making this up as I go.
Absolutely.
Okay, you're powered on.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not going to work at all. We need to go this way. Because we need to supply fuel to the labs. So we can't just run green and red science on the same belt.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. We are getting... Ha! We are getting yellow assemblers. Excellent. So that means we should be getting green science here shortly. Which you seem to be routing, which is great.
Yeah, I've just finished there.
We could combine the red and green science onto a belt. And then put the
fuel on
on another belt and then red-handed inserter it.
That's true. That'll work just as well. Let's see. What am I doing?
But that's obviously not what we have set up at the moment.
Yeah, well. Can all be torn out, no problem.
Fair enough.
Blue automation.
How are we throwing this fuel onto here?
Good question. Where did we do that?
Oh, maybe I think it might be manually fed from this box.
Yep. That's not ideal at all.
So if we just tear this up.
Sure.
Like this. Tear that up. There we go. And then we can merge that onto your green belt, right? Because your green belt's going to come...
Yeah, it could come anywhere. And then
so if your green belt just comes there, we can just sideload it like that, assuming that the greens come on to... Are the greens coming on? Oh, the greens are going on both sides. Okay. So that's not going to quite work out. We need to do something like that.
Yeah, sure. And then,
we still need to get fuel.
The fuel. I mean, there's tons of fuel right here. We just gotta snake it around a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. We do have lots of fuel just up here. We can just split this off and route down. Yeah. Oops, dead tree. Like that. And then we just long-handed inserter this.
Right on.
There we go.
Now we got fuel, and we don't need these guys anymore at all.
Okay, those are all fueled up. I was like, why aren't they taking the fuel? Because they're already all fueled up.
Yeah.
Are we not getting green science?
I don't know. It's not coming in for all this.
Oh, I'm not outputting. See? I told you. I screw up sometimes.
That was me. I was the one setting up the inserters down here. Oh boy.
I was like, see, there's sometimes I screw that up. There we go. Now we're gonna be outputting here shortly.
We're actually making science. Yay, that's a lot of science.
Hooray! Science. Let there be science.
You look inside these bottles, there's a tiny green man in a lab coat.
I feel like we're not making enough inserters, though. Why aren't you... It's waiting. Okay, hold on. There we go. Let's throw 2 of those on there. Aha! There we go. Now we have full output.
What?
Oh, no we don't. Do we have fast inserters?
I don't think we've got them yet, have we?
They are researched, yes.
Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yeah.
They need bricks to build.
Oh, green circuits, though. Green circuits.
Green circuits and bricks to build. So I'm just gonna hand make some at the moment.
Sure. Just to beef that up. Makes sense.
Yep.
All right. Now the green science is coming.
Yep. All right. That is making green science happier. Is everything else working efficiently enough? That's looking okay.
This.
Are you doing okay? You're not quite doing okay. Are you doing okay? These can't quite get it out fast enough, so let's go ahead and throw a fast inserter there. There we go. Now you're happy, right? Yes, very good. Okay. And then same thing on this other side here. There you go. And then you're happy. Yep, you're happy. And then you're still not getting stuff in fast enough, so let's go ahead and fix that. And now we can get output a little bit faster. There we go. And now the bottleneck is engine production, but engines are going as fast as they can.
Yo, I just beefed them up a little bit. Let's see. Output full. Output full. Shouldn't be.
Yeah,
this isn't really ideal for because we're putting out 2 of these every time. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I didn't consider how long engines take to craft in my calculation on how much green science we can support with one inserter assembler.
Well, but the other problem was that
because my one engine assembler doesn't output engines fast enough for my inserter assembler to constantly be working.
Ah, yeah, that's what I was.
I need 2 engine assemblers for each inserter assembler.
Gotcha.
I did not leave enough room to throw another engine assembler there. Unless I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. But I can try something. I mean, it's worth a shot. Hold on. Okay, let's do this.
We don't have steel production in any quantity, do we?
No, we do
We're
not.
not smelting it like extra for steel. Okay. What is this? Is the recipe on that any different for this?
6 copper cables.
5 to 1. Nope. 16 seconds. 5 to 1. We're smeltering. Okay.
This might not work, but I'm going to try anyway.
Oh, wait a minute.
This was gears.
Part of the whole point here was flexible furnaces, walls. No. I want to get down here. Oh, so we'll need logistics 2 and multi-cylinder engines to start on trains. So let's reprioritize here. Start cramming.
And then I could throw that onto there. No, I can't. I can't throw that onto there. I could throw... How do I want to do that? Janky hack, mate.
Best way to do anything.
I need more belts.
Don't we all?
Do you have belts in our mini mall? No. The
I don't
other
think they're
mini
over
mall.
there. No, yeah, it's all the way over there. Yep.
The first mini mall.
Indeed. You go there. Now you can go here.
Give me them belts. Thank you. Give me them undergrounds. Thank you. Give me them splitters. Thank you. Okay.
You've got a few. Okay. That's increased the number of labs we've got burning through the stuff. And so far, we've got enough of everything, I think. But
for
least
now,
there's plenty of
I've
room.
cut off green science, so hopefully the labs don't eat it all too fast.
Nah, no worries there. I think I will beef up production of red science just a little bit, since this fun little business has just made that a little more extensible. That goes there. So this goes here.
Oh, that's not going to work.
It'll work. Have faith.
What kind of fun belt shenaniganry can I do? I could do something like... Oh my gosh. Really janky hack, mate. No.
More red science. Easy boost. Okay.
No, dang it. Not quite. Let's see. Extra janky hack, mate. Okay, that'll work. Maybe.
How janky can we get it?
Very. Okay, now we need... Okay, let's see if this kicks back in. I'm usually not a fan of belting copper cable, but let's see if this helps.
Yeah. It definitely has its drawbacks, as we discovered during our last playthrough. Well, as you discovered far before, and as I discovered during our last playthrough. Pollution Cloud is currently an abomination, but still nowhere near anybody we care about. And
I want 2 inputs and 1 output. Like that. Do we have 1 medium pole?
no, not at the moment.
Dang it.
I don't think we've even researched medium poles. I deprioritized them in favor of getting rails up.
That's totally fine. Because, yeah, that's not getting the resources fast enough. I need 2 long-handed inserters inputting into each of those electric engines.
The small power poles won't cover it.
That's right.
Of course not. They can't cover three inserters in a row. You could weave some belts. No, no, you can't. Never mind. We need all of those slots set up. What
I could do
underground
some
weaving?
belt weaving, actually. That's a good point. I could do some belt weaving. Hold on. I did not consider the belt weaving. So if I do that, then I do...
And next patches we're covering are way out there. I'm wondering about starting to mine this stone patch to the west, big one, so that we can start making like sand and glass. I'm not sure what else we're gonna need glass for. Seems like the kind of thing that comes in handy. I know we needed to make labs.
Okay, there's that. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I'm trying to
Oh no
figure
no
out
no!
this weaving business.
I'm just thinking I'm gonna go grab this stone patch and start hooking it up so we can make a whole lot of stuff. Glass, for example, for lights and labs that don't require fuel.
Haha! Your weaving idea worked. There we go.
Haha!
Look at that. It's still not
Glad I.
quite getting everything fast enough, but it's faster. Yeah, it's not. It's still not quite fast enough, but it's faster.
Hmm. Not 100%, but
But still, we are getting green
80.
science. We can upgrade this setup later if we find we're chewing through green science too fast.
Too true.
I'm gonna give up on trying to make that more efficient for now, given the space
We're gonna tear
constraints
it
I
out
gave
later
myself.
anyway.
Yep.
We're just gonna tear the whole thing down in a little while. It's doing great work now.
It's doing just what we need for now. Okay, so what's next?
Where are those meant to be going? Could we? I guess not. A few more gear wheels going onto this belt I'm standing next to wouldn't hurt, but I can't figure out where to feed them on. Oh, hang on, we can do this. Hold on. Let's see. So we've just got to stay on that side. Ooh, that's tricky. That's an optimization I'm not going to bother with right now. I'm going to grab a whole lot of stuff and go out and start mining some stone.
We can start making electric labs.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
wait,
kind
no,
of the
we
impetus
need
behind it.
glass. How do we make glass?
You use assembly machines to grind stone into sand and then use furnaces to cook the sand into glass. Just like Mother used to make. How many power poles do I have? 21. That's not going to be enough.
Assembler from stone into sand, and then you smelt sand into glass. That makes sense. And then from there, that'll get us glass. Alright, well, I'm going to do a little bit then. A little bit
Yeah,
of
sure.
that. I'm not going to do too much, but a little bit. Because why not?
Yeah, I've just kind of been itching to get a real patch of stone going. Let's see.
Yeah, instead of this, like, weird, like, this weird, crazy patch thing.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to split half of that off. I'm going to just route you completely a different direction. There we go. I'm going to do, like, the tiniest little thing. I'm just going to be, like, a little tiny bit of glass. So we take
We haven't
stone.
automated power poles anywhere, have we?
No. I've been handcrafting them as I need them.
Yeah, me too.
How fast does it work? It gives 2 sand every 0.5 seconds. Okay. So that means I'm going to want regular inserter in, blue inserter out. And then we're going to belt that up. And then going to just steal some of this fuel here. run that down, because again, janky hack for now. And then we're going furnace.
I'm playing on super dense resource patches so long that this stone patch just looks sad. Like, oh, you don't have anything.
And then I'm just going to put that into a chest for now, because I have no idea what to do with it. And we almost have sand. Okay, and we have sand.
Right. Not like that.
That takes 4 sand. Holy cow. Okay, well, very well. Okay, 1 assembler of sand does not do 4 furnaces of glass. So I'm just going to remove 1 furnace and see. I could, but I don't know how much glass we're going to need. I'm just getting enough to handcraft whatever I need, right? Like,
yeah, sure, that's true.
wow, we already have red belts. That was fast.
Need them for trains. They went to the head of the queue.
We need red belts for trains?
You? So it says.
Wow.
Right? Wow.
Okay.
There's something super annoying about having to chop down a giant boulder to make room for mining on a stone patch. Like, just mine it. That's what you're here for. That's why I built you.
That's going to take forever to craft in my hand, but I'm not going to automate lab assembly. Because why?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever needed to do that.
Yeah.
I have done it, but...
Sometimes I do it for kicks. How many labs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Okay, 10. Alright, so right now I've got 6 in my crafting queue. 7, 8...
You can have these.
9...
Just emptying all kinds of garbage from my
and 10. Isn't there a hotkey for Isn't there a hotkey for even distribution to just like auto dump stuff? Yeah, inventory cleanup.
Yeah, holding control.
Shift
if you
C.
hold control and drag. Oh, Shift C. Oh, I didn't know about that one. We've got that mod going where you can control drag.
Hold on. Evenly distributes unneeded items into nearby machines. So I've got this extra stuff.
This water is still pretty green.
Oh, I see. Okay. It considers ore waste, but it doesn't consider plates extra. It doesn't automatically get rid of those. It considers sand basic. So yeah, basically if you have ore in your inventory, it'll drop stuff off for you. But if you have plates in your inventory you want to get rid of, it doesn't do that unless there's a way to specify that you do want it to do that.
Mm-hmm.
By default, Shift C distributes items like raw ores, intermediates, and science packs, as well as your trash slots. Your personal logistic requests have a minimum maximum count. Shift C distributes all items above the maximum count and above the minimum count if the setting below is active. You can exclude certain... Oh, okay, so if I throw them into my trash slots, then I can just Shift C it. Okay.
Oh, that's... I wondered why those were there.
So, for example, will it throw it into assemblers for me? Yes, it does. Very cool.
Hey, look. I like that.
Okay, good job, even distribution. I love you now. Part of me was wondering how useful it was until that just happened. And I was like, okay, you are a lot more useful than I thought you were. Okay, we are transitioning to normal, boring-ass labs. We have... I just need to handcraft 4 more.
Makes sense. Excellent.
Then we don't need to route fuel anymore. I don't know if they work faster or not. Let's see.
I don't know. I hadn't even thought about it. It'd be cool if they did it.
Research speed is 1. No, they both have the same research speed.
Okay. Pollution output is probably a little different, though.
Burner Lab has 4 pollution output a minute. Electric Labs doesn't say, because it consumes electricity. So whatever pollution we generate when we consume when we have to generate electricity, I think.
Sure. No.
I mean, generally speaking, switching
electric cars have taught us we don't produce any pollution by using electricity.
I know, right? That's what Toyota would have us believe with the Prius, right? You're saving the planet. Don't mind all of the shipping of the components all over the world with fossil fuel ships and all that. Don't mind that. Don't mind it. You're saving the planet because the end result is something that doesn't burn fossil fuels. Even though everything else that built it does, but the end result does not. So you're doing very good as a human being.
Forget all about lithium mining and its environmental impacts.
That's right. That's right. So don't go out and buy a hybrid vehicle. Don't go out and buy a gas vehicle. You do want full electric because that's just better for the planet.
Absolutely.
And it's better for humanity too, in case you didn't know. All right, we're fully transitioned to
Yay, electric labs.
Electric Labs.
But I figure I don't see any reason right now to have sand as a separate intermediary available for anything other than glass. But I'm hesitant to build on that assumption. As far as I know, feeding sand straight into glass furnaces would make sense and save space.
What's the hotkey to open recipe book when you're...
Ooh, I don't know.
Because the recipe book will tell you what it's used in.
Good point.
But I don't remember the hotkey for recipe book.
But I don't know where that is. Let's see.
Informatron, can you tell me your recipe book? Okay. Maybe I go into settings, mod settings, recipe book. Let's see. Robot attrition, jetpass, per player. I might just have to Google that one. Settings, controls. Here we go. Mod setting, control settings. Recipe book. Okay, here we go. Open selected object in recipe book. Alt left click. Search recipe book. Control B. So if I go to sand and I hit alt left click, there we go. Okay.
Huh.
So sand.
Used for making sand.
Unlocked by sand processing. It's made in all this stuff. Produces sand. Recipe book doesn't say what it's used in. I thought it was.
I thought it'd go the other way around. Hang on. Settings. Show unresearched objects made in. Quick reference GUI. Alternate names.
Open quick
Internal
reference
names.
window.
Interesting. Fuzzy search. More lenient patterns for searches. No thank you. Fluid temperatures. Search type. Localized. And objects translated into mail. Okay, it's just language stuff.
So Control B. Sand. It doesn't tell me what it's used in. How weird. That doesn't seem right. I would assume recipe book would tell you what it's used in.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so up next to the search bar, there's the double arrows that change the search type. And clicking on sand there pulls up a much bigger product of unlocked by ingredient in.
Wait, what window? The
Okay,
detach
so
information window?
yes, like the main recipe book window, there's the
Uh-huh.
place where you type in sand. Just to the
Right.
right of
And then
that,
it pulls up the recipe itself that has the like ingredients, products made in, unlocked by.
yeah, but yeah, the ingredient in is what I was interested in. Like, what do we actually use this for? What does it go into?
Yeah, but I don't see the ingredient in
Oh,
section. Is that
I
a mod
have
setting or something that I need
I
to
have
turn
no
on?
answer for that. I don't know. I don't think I did anything. Categories, item type, recipe category.
Right. So you push Control B, right? You type in sand, and then
Right.
to the right, the sand recipe comes up.
Yeah, but on the left, you've still got like the little picture of sand as the search result. If you click on that, what happens?
If I click on sand as the search result. Oh wait, hold on. There's the recipe versus the item. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, yeah. Item over
Okay,
there.
it's an ingredient in all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, later. Glass for sure. Concrete.
Glass
Interesting.
now.
Can we make concrete any other way? Yeah, glass now. But I guess it's probably worth having it out and about. Are there multiple recipes for concrete, or do you always need sand? I mean, it would make sense if you always need sand.
I mean, right now
'Cause you need.
recipe book. Right now recipe book is just saying the ingredients include sand,
Yeah.
along with iron sticks and brick and water.
Yep. Okay, so we will
Oh
want
well.
sand on its own eventually if we want to make a lot of concrete, which eventually I'm sure we will.
Right, instead of me just feeding one assembler into glass into a chest.
Right. See those guys, and then this guy.
Do
Sure, why
we...
not?
Oh wow, here's
Oh,
all of the barreling goodness.
steam power.
We're gonna want to barrel stuff later, right? Because that's how we launch stuff into space, I guess.
True. I
When we
think you're
actually
right
get
about
up
that.
to space. There's a lot of things that we can barrel now, jeez. Okay, we have access to piercing rounds. We have access to heavy armor. Piercing rounds is I think the same exact recipe actually as regular piercing rounds, what they were in base game.
Hmm.
Steel, copper, and a firearm magazine. Yellow round.
That's good.
I've got light armor now. Heavy armor would be good. But we need to start making steel for that. Should I route one of these minibus belts of iron and start smelting steel out of it?
At this point, I think we probably should. We're not going to be able to build any rails without it, which means we're going to be belting in whatever other iron we can get until we do. So I think at this point, it's probably the right time to switch one of those over.
Okay. Alright, what I'll do then is I'm just going to build it here next to copper.
Okay, so I've got 103 miners kicking out stone. I'm thinking I'll put half of that into just like more stone and brick, and then the other half into sand and glass for now.
Okay.
have to chop down a lot of trees.
Uh-oh, I need some rocks to make some stone furnaces. Here, rocks. I ran out of stone furnaces. Help.
Did we research a better axe? We must have done. These trees are going down like
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah,
Okay.
steel axe we've already researched.
Good job, us. Makes the repine of nature so much easier.
Yeah, we've definitely researched steel axe because I'm tearing up these belts really fast.
Does it help with like belt tear down time too?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
we use
Steel
an
axe.
axe for that?
Yeah, steel axe always helps with tear down time of any building. It cuts it in half just like it does with trees. Trees and rocks, mining is faster, and then pulling up buildings is faster.
Never noticed that. I guess I just didn't assume we would be using an axe to like dig up a lab. It's like a
I mean,
delicate instrument. You want to, kind of keep it in good shape.
nope, he just hacks them down.
just fire him and chops it.
I need to go grab some inserters, and I do not want... Here, you can have that
Down
burner
the trees,
inserter. I don't want
so
those.
many trees.
Going to our mall. Going to our...
Alien biomes includes these tiny little stumps of trees that are harder to spot.
And they just get in the way, or...
Well, yeah, I'm trying not to miss any, so as I start building, I'm not worried about it, but...
Something I'm a little nervous about later on is the concept of robot attrition. Because I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean that like our robots just go forth and die every so often just because random chance they just die?
Yes, I was looking into this. There's a threshold. I think it's 50 bots per category, below which you no longer lose any. So you can't just lose all of them by mistake. But it is a low percentage of them by chance will just die off and drop whatever they've been carrying and leave it there. So it's like I said, it's not an overwhelming percentage, and generating a replacement rate of bots is not that big a deal. But it is something you have
but
to
can
take
you
into account.
automate bots picking up things that the other bots that died left behind?
Oh, fair question. I don't know. I think I read about that and forgot about it. Because yeah, you've got to have some mechanism for that automated to.
Yeah,
You've got
because
to
like, how do
automatically
you just
recognize the
go
stuff on the
about
ground.
picking up stuff that was dropped by your dead bots? Like,
Too true.
because you're not gonna run around and sit there and clean up your factory. There's no way you're gonna want to do that.
No. There's got to be some mechanism for that. I think they drop it in like a capsule of some kind that the bots recognize as requiring pickup. I think that would
Oh,
work.
that would make sense, and that's fine.
Yeah, like they're not just like dropping them on the ground and leaving. Which is nice of them. Such foresight from a dying bot.
Thank you, dying bot.
Fuel. How are we fueling those?
Very carefully.
Indeed. No, the current furnaces that are kicking out brick are not getting fuel from anywhere. Or they've just been hand fed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember saying that I was doing that last time, where it's like, we just need brick for the mini mall. I'm just gonna throw
Of refined fuel in there. Yeah.
Yep, and that's literally all I did.
Makes sense.
I know it's not ideal, but it is what it is. It is what I did.
True. It worked.
Okay, so I'm just gonna steal. I'm gonna steal half of this, and then route it in. So you go there, and now we'll have steel. I don't know where I want to route the steel, but we'll have steel. Because we definitely don't have room on our minibus.
Nope.
But we do have steel.
Do that. We do have steel. This is good. And we have medium electric poles. Could make
Hooray.
some of those.
We
A whole lot
also,
of rail stuff.
the rail recipe looks the same. Stone, sticks, and plate, steel. Yeah, that recipe looks the same.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Locomotive recipe. I don't remember if that's always taken. Oh no, that's a different recipe. Multi-cylinder engines for locomotive plus iron
Advanced
gears.
neural gel. There's a barrel of advanced neural gel recipe. What is neural gel? It's like a person in a barrel? Are we making brain? Does
Yes.
that barrel have like feelings and stuff? I don't know
Yes.
about this. This is getting into some serious playing God nonsense here.
I don't know.
That's kind of wigging me out, man.
I don't know what we're creating, but we're creating it. Does steel eat more iron than base than vanilla?
I think it's still 5 to 1.
Yeah, it is still 5 to 1. So why isn't this iron making it all the way up? Oh, because I'm not actually feeding a full belt of iron into it anymore. I was at first, I'm not anymore. Okay. Oh well. Wow, you're making a lot of sand. So I'm kind of
Yeah.
confused on what our next step is.
Yeah, because
Or
we
I'm
kind
lost on
of.
what our next step is.
Well, I think let's make some decisions about it because yeah, at this point we can do.
Part of me is thinking we aggressively expand, like kill the biters off of the resources somewhat nearby, and we build a
Mhm.
train network to start collecting resources en masse and then build a nicer base. Part of me
Right.
wants to do that, but another part of me thinks we can bum rush our way to military science, and before we do that,
It would make taking out biters easier, which I think we've already. No, we haven't researched yet. I'll put it on the
no,
queue.
no, we don't have military
Um,
science yet. I can start. I can see about mauling what I can of our rail stuff.
yeah, I'd say
Our
either that or
rails.
getting military science automated would do well as well. I think either of those two projects would do us a good turn at this point.
Well, I don't know what military science requires, so I can't start automating that at the moment.
That is very true. What does it need? Same idea. One piercing round, one grenade, 2 stone walls. Can be made in a space manufactory. That's a delightfully old-timey sounding phrase for something so advanced. Me gusta.
Iron sticks, steel. Making rails in an automated fashion with our current base setup is going to be tricky.
Yeah, we have not left ourselves a lot of room to do a lot of
We are
things.
definitely spaghettiing our way to victory at the moment.
Yeah, afraid
Um,
so.
should I make a main bus then, with whatever resources we have left?
Guess we probably, yeah.
Okay, I'll start routing from the minibus into a main bus. And I
Uh-huh.
guess I'll run the main bus towards the
Towards the
west.
west? Okay.
Because we because then I'm not routing the main bus all the way through a slurry of buildings that we have towards our east.
Yeah, right. No, that makes good sense. Probably I'll go ahead and I don't know why I put this sand above this line of power poles. I'll leave you more room above this stone patch.
Okay, so as it stands now, I think the way I want to consider this is I'm going to go ahead and say
As it stands now.
I'm going to just say that belt is now 100% going to be steel now. No, not that belt. I'm going to choose the other belt for that, actually. There we go. You are steel now.
Superman here?
Yes, I am Superman. Bow to me.
Okay. I mean, you can't see
Okay.
it, but yeah.
Kind of wish I had bots, so I'm not building a bunch of, or that way I'm not routing a bunch of belts by myself. But
Reaching the late game sure spoils you.
it really
Man.
does. I am very spoiled from my last playthrough for sure.
Well, even watching your YouTube series on the casual launch and your bots when you get them, they're so slow.
I know, and I'm
Like,
still using them.
come on,
And I'm still
hurry
using them
up.
anyway, because I'm just like, dude, I don't
Sure,
care. Just give them to me. Just let me do what I want.
absolutely.
But yeah, I definitely get spoiled, especially when it comes to like routing belts and stuff,
Yeah,
because bots can just go and place all the belts.
they just do stuff for you. Absolutely,
It's really nice.
they are absolutely wonderful.
We do not have grenades. Well, I don't have any grenades in my inventory. I can make grenades. Nah, I'll just chop the trees. Fine. It's fine, I'll chop the trees.
I'll do the tree. Nah.
I'll
Yep.
chop the trees.
The true enemy.
I want to grenade trees or tell bots to clear them. Bots, help me, bots. Oh, there's so many rocks. Alien biomes, why?
Man, it's the sand that gets me. I've taken Anakin Skywalker's position on that now.
Yeah, that's true too. The running speed is evil as hell. Kind of want to go into alien biome settings and be like, no, do not slow down my run speed.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, we could just cover everything in.
Cover everything in concrete, just like completely Coruscant this planet.
That's exactly right. Why do you have Oh, that's okay. That makes sense. Now, we need to get some fuel down to this stuff. Except I just started figuring out how to insert fuel into them. I need to go in the furnaces, not the assembly machines. Who is this kid?
Okay, you are going there. You are iron. And then you are going this way. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to be copper. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can be steel. Okay. You can be steel. And then you 3 lines of copper can come up this way. And I need more belts. Mini Mall, help!
I need some fuel. How am I going to get fuel all the way over there? Oh! Yeah, no, I do. I do need fuel. Thought for a second maybe I didn't. But furnaces do still need fuel.
Yes, they do. Until we get to electric furnaces, which is probably like a million years off.
I don't think so, actually. I think we've already got them. I think we've researched them.
Electric furnaces?
Oh,
No.
not electric furnaces. No, better furnaces, but not electric. You are quite correct.
No, we don't even have steel
We
furnaces
don't even have
yet.
those. We don't have steel furnaces. Where'd those go? Oh, they're here. Okay. No, I see them.
I
Man,
want electric furnaces. Give them to me.
Fluid wagon takes forever to research.
Well, to be
Going for
fair, we
8.
only have 10 labs.
Well, it's true, but we researched a lot of other stuff a lot faster than that. There's a whole lot of refined fuel that can power a whole lot of little smelting down here into glass. I'm just going to do it by hand like you did for now, given how much actual demand we have for glass right now. That'd be the way to go.
Okay.
Spaceship walls are made of glass. I'll be darned.
Spaceship walls?
Yeah, apparently. There's a special kind of wall for spaceships.
That's interesting. I would assume spaceship walls were made out of metal of some sort.
I guess. Well, let's see. They require low density structure, aeroframe bulkhead, glass, and heat shielding. So, yeah, a few things.
Okay, I've got the main bus set up here.
Sweet.
Now we just need to use it. Whoops. That was a mistake.
Never admit that.
I don't have repair packs in my inventory. That's lame. I accidentally shot some of our belts for a little bit, so I don't want to repair them.
Shot them?
Yep.
Like with a firearm?
Yeah. I was holding the C button down, pushing Shift C for like the get rid of all the gunk in my inventory I don't want hotkey.
Yes,
And as I was holding C down, I moused over some belts, and that did not end well for the belts. Well, I mean, I didn't kill the belts, but like
Definitely
it certainly
damaged.
didn't. Yeah, it certainly didn't help the belts.
Indeed.
There, fix the belts.
Need a box.
Need a box. Need a box. Need a box. Need a box. Should I tear down and start rebuilding malls? Ooh, steam power you're researching. Ooh, look at you. Being all fancy schmancy.
I mean, I clicked a button.
Being all fancy schmancy.
That's right. Fancy Schmancy Delancey, that's my name. I'm all out of inserters. Means we've been doing some good work.
Once we actually start getting rail stuff up and running, do you want to try to transition to a city block structure?
I'm down. I think it'd be kind of fun to do.
I think so
We're
too.
kind of
because
leading
I'm
that
very.
direction in the last playthrough, so.
That's true. Because I'm very, very accustomed to main bus at this point, so I'd like to try something different.
Yeah, no, I agree. This will get us to the point of making rails, and then we can have some fun with it.
So let's see. I will go ahead and I will add stone to this main bus. Do you want I should add glass to this main bus?
Probably not at this point. I don't see any reason to bust it other than like it's like at this point all we could do with it is make more labs. I think.
That's true. Which
much else going on.
whatever.
We don't need. Other than that. Oh, and I guess lights, lamps.
Oh, do lamps require?
Oh, low density structure needs glass in this.
Low density
Plastic, glass, steel, and copper plate. Doggone, low density structure is expensive enough as it is.
I know, right? Does it still require 5,000 copper plate?
10. Or
Really?
there are two possible recipes for low density structure. One of them involves starting by making an aeroframe scaffold and then adding plastic, glass,
Interesting.
and steel. What crazy mod, dude. Delivery cannon capsule, glass. Who designed the cannon capsule that delivers glass? That's impressive.
Don't ask questions. Just believe.
Like the egg drop science activities at elementary school. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so still, I think we're probably not needing to. I'm just boxing up some glass at this point. We'll be fine.
Stone is on our bus. Let me get brick on our bus now. Should I start routing fuel to our brick smelting structure?
Yeah, if you have a mind to.
I kind of want to, but I kind of don't. But I don't want to sit there and fuel it manually forever, so I'm not, I don't know.
The refined fuel makes that a little easier to do, which is nice.
That's
You're
true.
talking about you're talking about the brick smelting that I was looking at earlier that
Yeah.
still wants manual fuel feeding. Yeah, I don't know. We're using a fair number of bricks these days. But they've still got yeah, the lowest one currently has like 29 fuel. There's still quite a bit in there. I could top them all off right now. Quite enough. That's okay.
Need more belt.
Oh yeah, no, they only hold stacks of 50. Never mind, they're fine. Yeah, no, the refined fuel makes that a pretty efficient minor task.
Yeah.
So let's leave off on that. Let's see.
Sorry, I took all the belts. Do you want some?
Oh no, you could. No, no, I didn't need belts. I was here for a splitter or two.
I'm also gonna steal some of these underground belts.
Okay.
Boilers and steam engines. That looks mighty familiar.
Like 7 or 8 hours into this playthrough.
Let's see. Steam engines output the same amount of electricity they always do, 900 kilowatts.
Okay.
So that's the same amount as always. That is... Burner turbine generators generate more.
Oh,
The
interesting.
the max output of burner turbine generators is 2 megawatts. Versus steam engines 900 kilowatts.
Huh.
But
I would not have guessed.
do boilers just use less fuel though? Like, is it still more efficient to use steam engines in space exploration, or is it more efficient to use burner turbine generators from a fuel consumption perspective?
Yeah, because
boilers consume 1.8 megawatts max. And then burner turbine generators consume 2.35 megawatts max of fuel.
So they do require more.
They require not quite double. I would say like 1.5 times.
Right.
And they generate. And then let's see, a boiler still supports 2 steam engines. So 2 steam engines is 1.8 megawatts, right?
Yeah.
So steam engines are more fuel efficient then.
Mm-hmm.
Because 2 steam engines, 1.8 megawatts versus 1 burner turbine generator is 2 megawatts. Mm-hmm. But the burner turbine generator eats 1.5 times more fuel. So steam power is still more efficient, I think. Which I guess makes sense that it's later on the tech tree. It should ideally be more efficient.
Yeah, you
but...
think so. That makes sense. Okay.
So we don't have to transition to it immediately, but something to
Nice.
consider.
What about the pollution impacts?
Oh,
Too?
that was just what I was wondering too. Let's see.
'Cause the boiler puts out 30 per minute versus 34 per minute. So not a huge difference there,
Do
honestly.
the steam engines put out pollution? It doesn't look like it does.
I
It looks
can't
like it
imagine
just
why they
consumes
would,
steam.
yeah.
So it's just the boilers that do. Okay.
Yeah.
So 30 per minute versus the burner turbine generators 34 per minute.
Uh-huh.
So it pollutes a little bit less, but not much.
Yeah.
But it does pollute a little bit less.
For a little bit more electricity.
Yep.
Not a silver bullet, but not bad.
Yeah. So it's not an emergency to switch to
Nah.
steam.
I wouldn't say so either.
Okay, so I've got bricks on the bus. What other resources are we making right now that I can bus? I don't think there are any.
You may inject some of the stone I've just finished mining onto what you've already got there.
Totally fine.
Because that seems like a thing to do. I want a lot of it to make rails. Is the rail recipe still the same?
Yeah, rail recipe is still the same. But locomotive recipe is not.
Oh yeah, the multi-cylinder engines there, yeah. I thought in my head that rails needed more stone than that. Cool.
Oops. Where did I put my dump chest? I just used it. Where did I put it? Dump chest, where are you? I had you. I just used you not too long ago, and now I forgot.
Me too.
Oh, there you are. I found it. It's by the underground belts.
Ah, yes.
Dumping burner labs in there.
Seems like we should be able to upscale them into regular labs somehow. But no, that doesn't actually make all that much sense. What are we doing?
Would be kind of cool to be able to retrofit.
I came over here for belts. That's what I came here for. All the belts will be mine.
Oh, you're blocked because copper's not being used. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go steal some of your assembly machines.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may end up remaking them all. Tearing down the previous mall and making a new one. Well, I'll make the new one first and then tear down the previous one. That way I don't
Sure.
count chickens before eggs, so to speak.
Some trees. Nobody likes you.
And then I'll show you the I'm not gonna say new mall method, but my slightly modified mall method. So instead of building one very weird weavy mall like I did in the YouTube playthrough,
Sure.
I've started building malls in parts, just pulling resources down for certain like things, and then building entire new columns for different parts, kind of thing. I feel like it worked out pretty well. It does take up more space, but I feel like it was just easier to piece it together that way than it was to try to like basically make a spaghetti mall.
Yeah, because you use like one of the one of the common blueprinted ones, and you can get very efficient and very tight about producing an awful lot of things. But
trying to and trying to recreate that like manually or just kind of off the top of your head kind of thing. Yeah, it gets very snaky very quickly. And while it is still more compact than what I've been doing recently, it is still, I don't know. I feel like it's just easier.
I was wondering about taking all the outputs from something like that and putting them somewhere centralized so that it'd be like all the malls require you to run around an area the size of an ore patch to get things. And I was like, what if we just, I was wondering how long it'd take you to even that out. Do, do,
Oh, that's a
do.
good question, actually. Like taking the output of a mall, belting it, and then putting all the chests somewhere.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
honestly,
not
I
a
was
bad
wondering about just,
idea.
you could even just sushi belt it for that matter. Just stuff everything in boxes at the end of the line, and they would sort out relatively well at that point. Um,
With filter inserters?
oh, yeah, no, I guess that really, because the output's going to be quite large.
Yeah,
So, no,
because
I
some
didn't even
things
think about
output
it.
much faster than others. So if
Yeah,
you
no
sushi
kidding.
belt, that's going to be kind of messy.
Yes, quite. As sushi belts are.
Yes. We could kind of, in a way, car science it. Like build a car, put the car on a belt, and then filter the car's inventory. Or do the same thing with trains, kind of like Doshington's like no belts
Oh, that's
playthrough.
right. That was weird.
Like just put like cargo wagons down and
Just
and then just use
feed things
those as
on and
chests.
off.
Yeah, and
Oh
then just
man,
like filter the cargo wagon inventory and then make a mall out of that.
I definitely didn't set out to make a Dosh Doshington video on this playthrough,
Yeah, me
but
neither.
who knows? It may be the right play.
I don't know.
Okay, we still have a bunch of stone we don't do anything with at this point too. So, I think it's time to start making some stuff. So you got bricks, you got steel. That's awesome.
I put one too many spaces between the but. Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Never mind. I pretended there's another copper line there. That's what I did.
Hey, speaking of copper, your little peninsula of copper. You're kind of the worst.
Don't you love it when that happens?
Boom, boom. Let's get some maybe weapon shooting speed would be good. I'm all for that. No
Trying to
furnaces on here.
turn the bus.
Yeah, let's start researching oil processing. I know we're a ways off there, but this is the point in the game where we're researching things that we won't touch for ages.
For a while.
Okay. So yeah, at this point, I could either start working on getting military science automated, or I could start working on getting some rail stuff.
My vote is military science first and then rail stuff.
Rock on. I
So
like
that
it.
again it's easier to kill biters off
Mm,
and then we start rail worlding this crap basically.
basically. Let's put you there.
Okay.
Use you for a
I'm
little
gonna
while.
start mauling stuff.
Yeah, see, military science research is fast. And eventually, for that, we will need piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. Good thing we got steel. Too bad we don't have coal.
Is there a nice iron patch somewhere nearby? I see a couple of iron patches like here and here, but they're messes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's over here. What's that one like?
Oh yeah, that one's okay. I remember seeing that one last playthrough, that's right. That one's okay. But all of those are far enough away to where I think we'd want to train them in.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
so
want to
too.
yellow belt them in.
Not much.
Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to go ahead and iron chest. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, stone walls just want bricks, of course.
I don't need this to be particularly fast or full, because malls don't need to be particularly fast. Except for maybe with belts. Belt construction may need to be particularly fast, but...
Walls we can get 2 per second. Grenades we can get 1 every 8 seconds. Seems...
Yeah. Basically, when I automate military science in vanilla, I basically just pretend that they're the same speed, because 10 seconds crafting for military, 8 seconds crafting for grenades, I just kind of one-to-one it. I'm like,
That's
well, whatever.
efficient enough, yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's like if I want 10 military science, I could put 8 assemblers of grenades, or I could just put 10. Like
Too true. You got extra grenades, and that's never a bad thing.
That's true. That, and I'm one of those weirdos that prefers to have things backed up than always running out.
No question. Time to make some heavy armor. From my hiking kit, I'm like, no, that's going to be so much heavier. It's so much harder to move around.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something silly like this.
Okay, so let's go ahead and grab bricks to make walls. That'll be fun. Still remembering from our very earliest playthroughs all the different ways we were trying to figure out the best ways to get things on and off the bus. Like, even that was still
hard. Yeah, and at this point, again, I'm so used to busing that I'm just like, whatever, I just pull it off the bus.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think about it anymore. I'm just like, yeah, I just pull it off the bus. Easy peasy.
No big deal, yeah.
Whatever, yeah. That. So now I've got plenty of gears coming. And then I want some engines coming. So I'm going to do something like... I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm going to try it. Because this is space exploration, and I don't know whether or not anything is a good idea. So I'm just gonna try it.
So yeah, so if we've been running, let's see, what did we do on green science? How many of these did we end up wanting to support?
Green science, I tried to support 18, but I failed.
That's right.
It's probably supporting like 12, if I were to guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I've got a belt of gears. I've got a half belt of engines. And that should let me easily do transport belts. So let's do that. So transport belts, wire plates, and engines. So there's the plate, there's the engines, and then here's the output into a box. And I'm going to go ahead and let plenty of that get made. Should I automate red belts?
Yeah, probably. At this phase, I'd say. How much worse is the recipe for them on this one? Oh,
it's the same, I think, honestly.
Yeah. Is that even slightly nicer on gear wheels? No, I think you're right. I think it's the same.
I think it's the same.
Two stone walls.
Okay, there's red belts.
Which one of these produces second?
And then transport belts. Underground transport belts. I forgot that. There we go. Wow, that's not enough iron gears. Jeez. Never enough iron gears. Oh, that's definitely not going to be enough iron gears. Oh no.
Meanwhile, 20 grenades every 10 seconds. We need 2 grenades a second. We're going to produce 2 grenades per second. They take 8 seconds apiece. Let's make 16 of those. 20. We don't have any coal at this point going onto the bus, which means I can't make grenades without putting it on there. Let's see what we can do.
You are correct, we do not. We need more iron.
Yup.
We really need more iron. Like, straight up. I can't maul.
We could start shaving off a little bit more of the iron, a little bit more of the steel.
I think I'm going to hold off on upgrading to reds. That's just
Sure.
eating too much iron.
Makes sense to me. You're going down here. Okay, you're supplying that. Ooh, this is janky. Only have the one coal patch at this point. Is there anything else even close? There's, I guess, up to the northwest, which has 3.1 million, but it's also halfway between here and the spider nest up there. Much feel like pushing the envelope on our pollution cloud just yet. Looking pretty bad at the south, actually. Starting to hit the edge of the known world down there.
True. We do need to start getting military science going, if you haven't already.
I've started it. We're still
Okay.
working on it. Let's see, because because we've pumped all the coal into fuel processing, which is great from a fuel processing efficiency standpoint. But it does leave us with kind of robbing coal off of here and seeing what we can do. Janky snaky goodness. What? Get out of the way, tree. I don't want to waste it underground on you. I hate nature. Okay. Oh my god, this is going to be so bad. Nope, I'm going to go up over the top. I'm not going to cut through that weirdness there.
There, that's a much cleaner setup for belts, I think. Belts, underground belts, and splitters. What do you think?
Oh, let's see. Hang on. Where you at? Oh, yeah, I like it.
Especially because
Yeah,
of
'cause
how
you're just gonna
common
need a whole-
engines are and how common gears are in
Yup.
recipes, I can just kind of string
Yeah,
those
just
throughout.
make a whole ton of belts of those, and yeah, I like it. That is going to be a lot cleaner.
Okay. So
Like this monstrosity I'm working on up here. Many adjectives spring to mind. Clean is not among them. Oh, you can make landfill out of sand. That's cool.
Four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, what do I want to do with this? I
What
need
you can do with it.
small electric motors.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got a bit of an idea there that can maybe work.
Oh, it's 8 seconds. We should be okay then. tablets to do that. Oh, come back. Never mind. Give myself a little more room.
There we go. That's actually what I want.
What do you mean I'm out of belts? Kind of nonsense.
I've got them all here making belts.
Should I go decommission the belt portion of the other one, or have you done already?
I have not decommissioned the other one. That would be a good idea to do.
Okay, I'll go yank that out. Save the iron.
Save it good.
Save the iron. Something you're not going to see on a Greenpeace poster.
Save it. There's steel furnaces. Hello.
You got undergrounds and splitters over there as well?
Yeah, I've got undergrounds and splitters here too.
Okay. I'll just yank this whole thing then.
We are good in that regard.
Lovely. You are good in many regards, sir. Okay.
You too. It's always a pleasure.
You or you.
Okay. That's set up. So now that you're tearing that down,
Yeah.
does that mean that we can stop routing iron that way, and that means we can keep getting our... Well, we're already getting a full bell over onto the bus from that iron.
Yeah, because it's been backed up.
It was all backed
for a
up.
while. Yeah. You get anything for it? Let's see.
I just need more iron. Like, look, I'm starved, and I haven't even automated that much yet. Starved.
Yeah, but it is dying out.
At the very least, okay. How do you make stone tablets again? Stone tablets.
You have to ask Jehovah.
Stone tablets
He
are
always
in an
wants to
assembler.
write really. What's that? Yes, I believe so.
Stone tablets are made in an assembler. Okay. And they take stone bricks. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be really interesting. One stone brick makes 4 stone tablets. That means that's not going to want to be belted. That's going to make the structure for green circuits really interesting.
A couple of different recipes you can use for that, right?
Yeah, so I mean, green circuits are either 3 copper cables and 1 stone tablet,
Uh-huh.
or 3 copper cables and a piece of wood.
Okay.
Now, the stone tablets you have to make in an assembler, right? So typically in vanilla, you want your structure for green circuits to look like, let me just plop it down here. You want your structure for green circuits to typically look like this, right?
Yeah, like the 3 to 2. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 to 1 kind of thing, right? Where you're getting iron here and copper here, and you're direct feeding, right? Like, right?
Yeah.
The problem is you're not feeding iron here. You're now feeding stone tablets here.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to make stone tablets, you need assemblers. So I guess what you do is you make enough stone, but you don't want to belt stone tablets. So I guess what your structure now looks like is something like this, where you now have stone
Yeah, because how
tablets.
many tablets per circuit do you need? Just one, right?
Yeah, just one. So you have like an assembler getting stone tablets, feeding that,
Yeah,
and then direct feeding that in, and you've got your two for circuits direct feeding that in.
yeah, yeah. Interesting. So you're feeding in
And then
stone that
you've
way.
got your typical 3 to 2 structure, but then you've also got like another stone tablet feeding in that way, like
But then
that,
that. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah, no, that works. Yeah, I like it.
like that.
So we don't
So
need iron for
that's
them at all anymore. We're just that extra layer of stone tablet production on the outside.
yeah.
Wild.
I think this works okay, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because yeah, we're not gonna be able to get enough wood going to use that recipe for now. So
Ah, heck no, not until we can
nope.
grow wood, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're already getting oil.
I mean, I'm not getting oil, but we're
I
researching all
know,
kinds of
but
stuff these days.
yeah, your research is so far ahead of where we're at.
Oh, it always is at this point. As soon as you automate green science, you could just start like doing all
You
kinds
just
of crap.
crank everything out. Okay, let's
Here,
see.
let's put these on here and whatever this is.
I'm gonna
And
go ahead and copy this structure just so it's on my clipboard for later. So that way I don't have to rethink it out. Because I'm going to need
okay, so there's a fuel refinery as opposed to an oil refinery, and that takes.
wait, what?
So there isn't just like a single chemical plant. What's going on here?
No, there is a standard oil refinery.
Oh, we already got
Converts
that?
crude
Is
oil.
that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, there it is.
standard oil refinery is already there, right next to chem plant.
And
The fuel
chemical plant.
processor we've already been using for a while.
Ah, but there's a separate. There's like for producing solid fuel. There's a separate one called a fuel processing unit. But can you not do that in a chemical plant anymore?
Hold on, solid fuel. Oh, we haven't researched solid fuel yet? Because I'm not seeing the recipe for it. Do I have to open up the tree to see
No.
it?
Let's see. Product of burned in, unlocked in fuel refining. Yeah, no, I think there's a separate fuel refinery.
That's fine because we don't. Well,
Yeah,
it would be kind of nice to have solid fuel to fuel our trains because
sure.
solid fuel does give the speed boost, which is nice.
Well, it's always been a nice handy uh, pressure valve for balancing out oil product
That is true
production.
too.
So
That is true
there's
too.
that.
It's been great for it's always great for stopping petroleum from backing up because
Yeah.
you just throw petroleum into solid fuel production.
Sure.
And then assembly machine twos. Pretty similar to vanilla except for the small electric motor requirement.
Hmm.
Okay, so is there anything I can make with copper, iron, gears, and just your regular small electric motors? Looks like, well, regular inserters, yes, but fast inserters want electronic circuits. I guess I'll do another lane for that later. Let's just do regular inserters for now. Okay. So regular inserters need small electric motors and burner inserters. Burner inserters need iron sticks and single cylinder engines. Oh no. I'm not doing single cylinder engines here. But they're pretty easy to manufacture. So I guess what I do is I do single cylinder engine into burner inserter. that's how I did that last time. That's so sloppy. But at the same time, I'm not sure how to make that better. That's so sloppy. Let's see, maybe I can merge these two things together. I can do something like... You make iron sticks and feed that into... Make iron sticks and feed that into burner inserters. Burner inserters then output that way into a chest.
That's not enough coal throughput to do what I wanted to. Really can only feed... It's like about 8, maybe 10 grenade assemblers off of a half a belt of coal. Need a full belt to really get this up to speed. Gonna end up making this column awfully tall. That's... My inventory is way too full of stuff. I need to dump some stuff.
There. That's not quite the design I wanted to do, but that's the cleanest one I can think of, so I think that'll work. So that's regular inserters.
Sweet.
And now long-handed inserters. Do we have circuit cables yet?
I think we've researched them, yeah. Pretty sure we got circuitry.
I can't manufacture circuit cables.
No, I guess not. What's going on there? Oh, Circuit Network just came up for manufacture. Okay. We're just researching circuits now.
That would be good because I wanna put restrictions a little bit. So that way we're not just eating all of the inserters until long-handed inserters backs up.
Yeah, no doubt. What was I doing? Yes. Emptying my inventory is what I was doing.
There we go. Now we have long-handed inserters and regular inserters, so we can tear down that part of the old mall.
Sweet.
Which should hopefully help alleviate some iron consumption.
Hopefully. It's been pretty backed up for a while now too, honestly. Let's see.
That's true.
Go strip it out anyway.
Yeah, I'm running to strip it out now.
Oh, okay. There you go. Good deal.
I'm gonna leave your turrets alone though.
Yeah, I've just been kind of leaving them here and there, as even if we've expanded. Seems like if we get overrun, it'll be nice to have some somewhere in the middle. This is insufficient.
Vespine gas.
Wait, what? Oh,
This is insufficient. I was like, Vespine gas? Insufficient.
insufficient Vespine gas? Is that what's insufficient?
Yes. There's always insufficient Vespine gas. That's how life goes.
It's true. There's never enough. Da, da, da. Okay. Flammables would be fun.
Oops.
Modules, eh? Okay.
I'm just going to strip that down too.
Yeah, this whole grenade construction part of things was not balanced properly for coal input.
Okay, that's some of the old mall torn down, which is good.
Need some fast inserters. I don't have any.
So I can tear down that part of the mall now too.
You've just been handcrafting any fast inserters you've wanted, right?
Yeah. I'm going to start automating inserters soon, but I do need to set up green circuits first.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. I can make that happen.
There's bullets.
No more bullets.
I love the way you say that's hilarious.
Oh, Looney Tunes.
I love Looney Tunes.
Who doesn't?
Disney.
Does Disney own them now too?
Yeah, Disney's been putting disclaimers all over anything Looney Tunes related. This was made before our modern times, so the values
basically.
back then were different than they are now, blah, blah, blah.
You gotta, there's definitely a lot of that going on.
Yeah, people are offended too easily. I'm just gonna straight up say it. People are offended too easily. If you're offended by Looney Tunes, I'm sorry. You're a snowflake.
Maybe the only defensible use of that term. Da-da.
What, snowflake?
Yeah. Such a toxic term in modern discourse typically, but I think you're probably right about it in that case.
It typically is, I agree, but I feel pretty strongly that Looney Tunes really isn't as bad as Disney would have you believe.
Nah, that's just Disney covering their legal butts.
I know, but they shouldn't have to. They didn't used to have to. Looney Tunes didn't used to have to.
True enough. Let's hold off on the output there. How are we doing this? Now we need red.
You know, I can just
Oh,
throw
man.
turrets into. Yeah, I'm gonna tear down your turret portion of this old
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
I'm just gonna throw turrets into the new one because I already have that set up there.
Yeah, yeah. Man, if you were starved for iron before.
I'm gonna be now.
Well, I mean, because grenades need a bunch, and ammo definitely needs a ton.
That's true.
So yeah, we're gonna start eating a lot of the iron that's currently getting to the upper portion of your mall in just a second here. Let's see, you need copper plate, firearm, steel plates. That's right. Those are not plates. Give me that. 5 copper, 1 steel. Okay. Yellow underground is not quite gonna span that. Nope, it's not. Okay. Oh, but it could do it there. That's good. We'll see. We'll see.
Don't mind me just cleaning up my inventory because I have a lot of extra stuff as I was tearing walls down.
Oh, right. Yeah, it gets pretty dense. I was having troubles picking up. There's still like a million underground and splitters over on the original portion
I
of the Far
picked them
East.
up, so that's what I'm
You got
cleaning
them?
up
Okay.
now.
There you go. Good. Because I left them for now. I can't do anything with that.
I picked them up. We're good.
Brilliant. That now.
There we go. I forgot to limit those chests, but now they are limited. Hooray.
Very important.
Okay, let's see now. Turrets require gears, engines, and plates. Okay, well that's easy peasy. Gears, engines, plates. There we go. Turrets are back online
Tweet.
in terms of mall. Hooray! Wiring. No electronic circuits. But I think they've always required electronic circuits, so it's fine.
Okay, so now we're going to need an awful lot of copper, steel, and iron. Iron plate doesn't actually qualify. Okay, so let's double check the math here. We want.
Okay, let's start doing this. we go. We want to enable you when there are at least 100 yellow inserters. Yes. And for belts and stuff, we want you to enable when we have at least 400 belts. Okay. And the rest of that's fine. Don't need to limit any of that. Okay, what else can I make? Pipes are easy. I can make pipes.
So we need to be feeding 6 red ammo assemblers to get 20 military science. And for that, to get those 6 properly set up, we need a ton of copper. It looks like, I'm guessing just 6 regular ones too. It's a 1-to-1 regular ammo into advanced ammo. Oh no, but it's only crafting time is for 1 sec, just 1 sec. So we need a third. It's just 2 want to do us, and 3 just in case.
You should only grab pipes when there are at least when pipes are greater than, let's say, 200. Let's go ahead and limit pipes to that. Let's go limit undergrounds to that, which I already did. Okay, let's power you guys on. You are disabled, right? Yes. Wonderful. So you're going to make 200 pipes, and then you're going to make undergrounds. Perfect. Should I automate small electric poles? Or should I only worry about automate? Well, I have to automate small electric poles to automate medium electric poles.
Oh, sure, they're ingredients, so yeah.
Yeah, it's an ingredient, so
yeah,
might as well.
I reckon.
Okay. So that means I need to bring steel down. So let's bring steel down.
There's you. And we need to bring steel up and copper. Steel we can put on the same belt as this guy. That's good.
Cutting down some more forest, hooray!
Screw you, forest.
I'm noticing here in alien biomes that the forest, even with steel axe, seems to still be going down more smoothly than vanilla. Because every tree gets cut down in like one shot, whereas in vanilla, some get cut down in 1, some get cut down in 2.
Oh, is it irregular in vanilla? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, most of the time it's 1, but sometimes you get this like random 2, and you're like, what? Where'd you? Why?
Wow. Come on now. there now. We just need a whole bunch of copper.
I'm just gonna borrow you, because why not? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Because I don't want to have to belt that stuff. I don't want to belt it. I don't want to.
You'll belt it, damn it.
I don't want to. Might have to, but I don't want to.
That doesn't mean I'm going to like it. Meh.
Yeah, indeed. Nah. I'm going to belt it. Because off the top of my head, I can't think of a better idea. But I don't like the idea. I'm going to belt it. I'm going to belt it. Okay, this should work, even though I don't like it. I don't like it.
Esto no me gusta.
I don't like it. Not one little bit. Alright, let's see if this works.
Finally, we just need the stone walls and 2 UB.
Okay. We have medium power poles being created in a way that I don't like, but it's happening. Look at my shame. I'm belting 2 things I hate belting. I hate belting sticks and cables. I hate it.
It's true. On that scale, I think it'll probably be all right.
Yeah, but I hate it.
Shameful as it is. No question about that.
I hate it. But I can't think of a better way to do it because the small power poles require both the copper cables and the iron sticks.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to feed the resulting power pole into the medium, which also needs the iron sticks and copper cable.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that
but
makes sense.
trying to feed the resulting small power pole into the medium power pole would be hard if I have cable on one side direct feeding and sticks on another side direct feeding. Then how would I feed the power pole into the medium unless I were to belt the power poles?
Yeah.
I don't want to belt the power poles either. So
you don't want to belt any of this when it's all feeding nice and direct.
Exactly. I like direct feeding. What can I say? But yeah, in this case, it was not meant to be. It was not meant to be. But at least now we have medium power poles. So that's lovely.
I do like that.
They're not building very fast, though. Because I think I might need to actually do a second copper cable assembly machine. which I don't want to do, but I may have to.
It's been a very fraught mall for you.
I know. I
A
don't
lot
like
of
it.
moral compromise.
I know. I'm so sad. Well, it'll back up. Once the small electric poles back up, because they are backing up, then they won't ask for so much of the copper cable, and that will leave more for the big power poles, or for the medium power poles, because we don't have big power poles yet.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's see, what else do I want to do? By the way, I've got pipes and underground pipes being made too, so we're doing pretty good
Oh,
there.
sweet.
Turrets are being
Nice.
made. Let's see, assembly machines would be good. Assembly machines level 2 would be good, but I'm not automating electronic circuits yet. Maybe it's high time I get to that. But I don't wanna.
No, that's not. Don't do that. Get back. Stop
At least I don't wanna yet. I'm gonna.
it.
I guess maybe I should. Are you chesting grenades by chance?
Haven't been, but can.
Because I would love to grenade that forest. That forest is pretty big.
You can come steal them off the belts. Just come get them. I'm not to the point of using them. I'm almost there, but not yet. Go blow up some trees.
Thank you.
This is...
Ooh, 182 grenades. Lovely. Yes, I can blow up trees with this.
That'll do.
That'll do. That'll do nicely. Wow, we haven't even had to research an extra level of explosive, and it's one-shotting the trees. I'm pretty happy with that. Usually it two-shots trees until you research 1 or 2 levels of explosive damage upgrade.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Quite. I'm gonna use that. What do I do? That's it.
Ow. I grenaded myself. It
Did you
hurt.
blow yourself up?
Yes. It's okay. I will heal eventually. Because you still do auto heal in space exploration, it's just much slower.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't have to use a med kit to patch myself up. I just have to wait a really long time. Like a normal human body tends to require.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Sounds pretty familiar.
Yeah. Goodbye, forest. The only reason why I might miss you is because biters. Otherwise, you will not be missed. Ow! I did it again.
Are you ordering these from the Acme Corporation?
No, I'm just standing too
Speaking of Looney
close.
Tunes.
No, I'm not ordering from Acme. I'm just Wile E. Coyoteing it, where I'm just being an idiot, where, yeah.
Of course.
Where sometimes he just does the wrong thing. I know Acme screws it up a lot, but sometimes he screws it up a lot too.
Oh, yeah, no, I think Acme's products are all fine. It really is just Wile E. Coyote.
I don't think they're all fine, but I think roughly a third of the time it's Wile E. Coyote's fault and not Acme's.
That's fair.
All right, time to whip out this mini blueprint I created.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
There we go. Now I can remember the structure that we came up with earlier for how to do green circuits without needing to remember it.
Very good.
So I need fast inserters. I'm just gonna have to handcraft those for the time being, which kind of sucks, but
Indeed.
it is what it is for the time being.
As most things are. Yay!
Good job on the military science.
That milestones add-on is kind of fun.
I know, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take this and then flip it.
Flip it good.
Wait.
We got military science rolling off the lines and now to route it into the labs. Where are the labs? Oh yeah, they're way the hell over there. Da, da, da. Good thing I have a little bit of landfill.
There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, this isn't going to be a full belt of green circuits, but it will be some green circuits.
Just a little more landfill. Probably a little more than that, actually. Let's see.
Need more belts, give me... Thank you.
I need rocks.
You need rocks, you say?
Once I got rocks, I can make a landfill. Batteries, nice, nice. belts. I gotta get belts. Almost got the military science. So close.
So close. You almost had it.
Get efficiency modules research to start pumping them out en masse and putting them everywhere.
Then we
Reduce
can
our pollution.
Yeah, that would help. Let's see what
Or we
does
could just
stone
go
for.
murder all the biters and call it good. You know, that works too. Okay, we don't need this fuel line into our labs anymore at all. That's good.
There's your fuel refinery building you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. There. I feel like that's a pretty beautiful green circuit structure. A little space inefficient, I'm sure, but it looks nice.
It has an elegance to it, absolutely. Yeah, with the extra requirement of the steel or the stone tablets, you're like, what are you gonna do?
Yep. Just like, well, I gotta throw extra assembly machines into the standard structure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that ought to be everything we need to put military science in the labs. Now to hook it up. Start to get a feel for how badly I've miscalculated the ratios.
You didn't miscalculate the ratios. You did it perfectly. I
Time will
believe
tell.
in you.
I appreciate that. Let's see here. We got all the ingredients backed up, of course, for now. But then what happens?
Yeah, once it starts chewing on the ingredients.
Are we short of? A long crafting time on these science packs. It's always tough to tell. I'll come back later and see.
That's true.
For a while, I thought, oh no, the grenades aren't balanced right. No, they just take 8 seconds a piece to make. Just take a long time.
Let's see, where's your black science structure? Oh, there it is, but it's really dark. Okay. Let's see, how many are you trying to do? You're trying to do
Billion.
5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have radar coverage up there. It's hard for me to see. No! Old habits die hard.
Oh no, what have you done?
I started routing iron plates into my green chip structure. It's not iron plates.
Oh
I
yeah,
have to
you don't
route
need
in
iron
there.
plates. Yeah, that's true.
I started routing iron plates in there out of habit. It's bricks I want, not iron plates. Thank goodness, actually, because we're running low on iron plates anyway.
Yeah, we don't have enough of those as it is. Check it out. Steel. Why do I have? Oh, it's, of course.
Okay, that should work. Let's go ahead and power this on and find out what happens. Let's start hooking power up to this bad boy.
Let's see. Defender bots would be nice.
That would be nice to help us clear things out.
Flamethrowers could be fun.
That too.
Explosives are always a good deal. Okay. You in there. But I end up with 4 single cylinder engines in my inventory. You haven't bothered redoing assembly automation, like the assembly machine automation?
I have not yet.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have expected it.
I'll be doing that soon-ish. I wanted to jump right to assembly machine 2s, which is why I haven't done it
I know.
yet.
I think that's the right play. We just didn't want
So that's why
where the old ones were.
That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go for circuits, because I need circuits for assembly machine 2s.
Of course.
I need circuits for many things, but assembly
For
machine
just about
2s
everything,
was
right.
a driver for it. Same thing with
Yep.
fast inserters. Fast inserters need it too.
Sense to me. Okay, just emptying some stuff from my inventory. You get the no ingredients. Oh, because no ingredients. The stone patch is really running out. Stone we were getting from there.
Isn't there a stone patch somewhere nearby? I thought I saw.
Oh, we've already got one tapped. I mean, it's huge. We just haven't piped it all into the system yet.
Oh.
Yeah, as far as what's getting to use stone-wise, I've got like a line and a half coming off this stone patch and heading onto the mall after.
Are we still manually feeding brick smelting?
Fuel-wise, yes. But that's going to be a bad idea now because the stone in that area is running out. We're going to run out of bricks soon.
True.
I think I'm going to just kind of do a couple of these lines here in bricks instead and call that good.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So we'll have like a mini silly little belt going into sand and from there into glass. We'll have 2 belts.
Yeah, that whole structure gives 3 belts.
Yeah.
3 full yellow belts.
So we'll send these 2 that are currently unused into brick smelting and then feed them up onto the bus because that's going to start running out real quick here.
Those 2 belts combined together that you're not currently using are almost 2 yellow belts by themselves. It's 52 miners.
That's for the other biggest ones. So
part of me thinks we should just do a 5-to-3 balancer and then route 1 belt to your sand, 1 belt to where you're currently routing it to onto the bus, and then the 3rd one onto brick.
That would make more sense. I like that. One, two, three, four, okay.
So like that guy.
Yeah, that'll do. We can feed that.
So now that I've got circuits, that unlocks all sorts of fun stuff for me.
That's a big step.
let's see now. Next up, I want to automate fast inserters and filter inserters. That's going to be a pain in the butt because I got to re-automate inserters.
If only we had bots. Make that so much easier.
So inserters need burner inserters and small electric motors. These inserters need iron sticks and single cylinder engines. And then small electric motors need gears, copper cable, iron plate. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I want to put the small electric motors and the single cylinder engines onto one belt. So let's do, how fast do those craft? 0.8, 0.6. So let's do 2 of each-ish, something like that. So those guys need gears. I'm going to copy that so that way it's in my clipboard. And I need lots of gears. So let's do like 6 inserters of gears. Or assemblers of gears. There's a nice little structure I'm kind of proud of. That looks nice. Okay. So now I can do Two single cylinder engines. Where did all my power go?
Oh shoot! Did I cut things up?
Yeah, I was like, where did it all
Oh
go?
no! There we go. Fixed forever. Like it never even happened.
Where's your power then? Because it looks like your power pole should be working. Oh, you haven't wired
Yeah, this is
yours
the
yet.
blueprint and
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
I was like, wait, I'm wired. Where'd it go?
What happened? The hell? Okay. And let's do this. We need to fuel those smelters.
Okay, you need gears and iron plates and copper cables.
More copper? I thought we had enough. We don't have enough.
Yeah. Yeah. How many copper cables do you need? 6. Jeez, way too many copper cables.
That is a lot. What are you making?
Small electric motors
Oh.
for now.
Belts, 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 belts. So I need some belts. Always nice to get ahead of a problem. Fix brick smelting before it becomes a problem.
Yep, considering once I start using these green circuits, I'm going to eat through bricks.
Yep. Well, you shall have them.
Thank you.
Let's see here. What is that? Oh, it's beetle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Strange obsequiousness.
Yeah. Okay, how am I gonna set the rest of this up?
Carefully.
Very. Wow, this is crazy. And I'm still on the intermediate part of what I want to build.
See.
Look at this. I'm still just on the intermediates.
What are you doing? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I've got my intermediates.
You got those.
Now I need to route the green belts down, or the green circuits down, and actually start using all this crap.
Do it. Somebody
Ah,
just shot a firework off outside my window. I can't imagine why.
that's kind of cool.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I
Okay,
guess you don't
now
really need a reason for it. Okay, I'm going to fit in a little bit more. I could do a couple more furnaces worth of bricks here in the space I've given myself.
okay, you're going to be inserters. You're going to come down. This tree's going to die. All these trees are going to die.
As it should.
Bye, trees. Hey, I've healed since last time I did this. Let's try not to hurt myself again.
I have every confidence in you.
I successfully managed to not kill myself.
Yay!
Okay, blue inserters, and then you're going to go into a box, and then you are going to go into filter inserters, and you are going to go into a box, and I want you to not pull the fast inserters until fast inserters until there are at least 200 of them at all times. All right, green circuits. It's time to bring you down.
Big deal. And I'm off on my calculations here. What are we doing?
Not account for the buffer.
No, I just tried adding more furnaces to the brick smelting and realized that I need more brick to go into the column in order to supply them. And half a belt is not going to do the trick.
Oh. All right, let's get this all powered on and see if this works. See if this monstrosity works. This is a lot of pain for fast and filter inserters.
That's been a lot.
But they are up. Fast and filter inserters are now up in the mall. But look at this monstrosity it took to get there. Jesus.
Jeez, man, alive. That is forever long. Yeah, like end state, I could see us just having, here's the city block that just makes small electric motors.
Totally. Because yeah, this is ridiculous. It took me so long to get freaking fast and filter inserters going. But at least this long column thing that I did, most of these ingredients I can reuse for a lot of these other things too, like probably assembly machines. Yeah, assembly machines. Oh, I gotta route bricks down for that. Nah.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna route it down the other side though. You're gonna come down this side bricks because I said so.
Okay, and that means. Honestly, I guess that just means like this. You need that is.
Yeah.
This. The solving problems is hard. My brain hurts. Oh shoot! Now I've just cut off power to everything again.
Stop.
Oh
Well,
no, just
I
you.
still have power.
Oh good. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I was like, I still have power for
Well, my
now.
stuff is out of power, but we're otherwise good. Okay, that's good.
Yay! I
There.
still have power.
Okay, if we do like this.
Okay, so now I got bricks. Let's see. I need to also bring steel down. Of course I do. But let's do one thing at a time. Okay. Um, we're gonna do burner assembly machines. Burner assembly machines take this stuff. And we're gonna spit that out. I'm gonna direct feed that. I don't want to put burner assembly machines into a chest. Why would I do that? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, I can fix it.
Oh, good. That gives you fuel. You all have fuel with that, okay? But you don't. What are we gonna do about that?
Okay, there you have what you need. So now I need more belts. Save me, my mall. Save me. Where did I put my belts? There they are. Thank you, belts. So you're going to grab those and these, and then I'm going to go and spit that out into a box, though. That's fine. And then assembly machine level 2s. We're going to go ahead and I'm not going to worry about cable. I'm not going to circuit that. But I am going to limit to that. I'm going to limit you to just one. I really hope this doesn't come back to bite me. Oh, you're missing iron. There you go. Okay, you're gonna do that. You can do that. Lovely. Okay. Let's grab some of these blue inserters that I have created for myself. Thank you. Benefits of going through all that pain.
Gotta be some perks.
The pain wasn't for nothing. It was for something. Alright, now it's time to bring the steel down.
We're here just playing with the best way to feed fuel into these smelters and still get a full belt of stone going in.
Don't make fun of this structure. It's complicated, okay?
Would never dream of it.
I am a genius. It couldn't be done any better way. Even Dosh couldn't come up with something better.
Indeed.
He would totally come up with something better, but that's okay.
Nonsense.
I'm not Dosh, so...
He has an interesting brain.
Nobody is Dosh. He's a freaking genius is what he is.
He's a genius, but part of his genius just rests in being willing to do crazy, stupid, long, complicated things.
And it works brilliantly.
Like, I don't want to be his kind of genius. He does have a lot of patience.
I kind of want to be his kind of genius.
Maybe I do a little bit.
I appreciate his genius. Okay, assembly machine level 2s are up. Right below the blue inserters.
That'll do.
Look at this monstrosity of resources I'm bringing down. This is freaking ridiculous. You know what I should have done? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Make it better. I'm going to bring the bricks and the steel on just one belt. There's no reason to have bricks and steel on their own belt. They're not being used that much.
Sure.
That way I can reduce this by a belt and reduce it by some headache. Makes it easier to route things through later. Because I don't have to play with so many belts.
That's always a plus.
Yep. I've already played a lot of the challenge belt mode things that Factorio has. I already did it. Okay. There we go. There's my mad genius at work. Look at my mad genius. Look at it. It's amazing.
Yep, 1 sec.
I did it.
Yep. Let's see here.
Look at how clean I pulled that off the bus too.
Oh my, that is pretty.
I know. I'm a freaking genius.
That splits there, straight onto the okay. And then that side loading from okay. Yes, sir.
I am so smart.
I am so smart. S-M-R-T. S-M-A-R-T.
I'm so smart. Nobody's smarter than me.
Indeed.
Except for, a lot of people. But, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this steel, though, in my inventory. How?
Right. You end up with stuff like that. Make heavy armor out of it.
Help. Take all my bricks, you walls. And everything else. Take it. I don't want it. Take it. Whoops. Take it.
Combat rocketry. Nice.
I have almost completely cleaned up my inventory. I'm so happy. I haven't had a clean inventory in quite some time. Okay. Now that that one's done, what other monstrosity can I create? What is my next monstrosity?
Right.
Oh, I can start making rail stuff. Let's start making rail stuff.
Yeah, I think that's got to be our next move here. We're just finishing up, giving up on reinventing the smelting wheel. Got a perfectly good design here. Why would we not use it?
Oh, you're not getting engines. Are you not producing it? You're not getting... Oh, that's why. I made a mistake.
What the heck is this?
I've made a
that's right, you do this.
grave mistake. It's okay, I'm fixing it though. Fixed it. Now I have doubled the number of small electric motors.
Hey.
Because silly me forgot to actually direct feed in the copper cables into the second assembly machine of small electric motors.
Oh, well, there you go. Glad we got that straightened out.
Yep, so now we have 2 instead of just 1 running.
Luxury.
And here I thought I was a genius. Do 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 do. Oh, gears too. Dang it. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. I will do this belt threading nonsense. There, happy?
There's been more of that on this run.
A lot more of that on this run. Especially with this mall that I keep demanding that I make. I should make you do this mall.
Probably. Okay, we pull you like this. Or I think what I want. Yes, I think that would do the trick.
None of that.
I haven't even looked at electricity consumption for the last little while. Are we okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good. A lot of things are backed up, so it's probably not realistic what I'm looking at here, but we're not even at half consumption. But like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of it's backed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, I found a meteorite. Hey, I found some more trees to bomb.
Get them.
Goodbye, trees. You will not be missed because we don't use paper in this mod. I'm sure there's other uses for wood, though, but will not be missed by me for the time being.
Indeed. No, indeed.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna need iron sticks. Otherwise, I've got everything else. Okay, so fine. Iron sticks into train stops. All right, train stops.
Mm-hmm.
Train signals. Chain signals. Okay, so we've got train stops and signals.
Sweet.
Figure out locomotives eventually. Okay, I need to bring in stone somewhere. So I think what I want to do is I think I want to do the same thing that I did with the steel and the brick, with the gears and the electronic circuits. Okay. But instead of going all the way back up to the start, I think I'm going to just go back up to here.
All right. Bricks are back on track. That took way too long. I tried to do a bunch of stuff that didn't work, and then I just did what always works. Da, 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 da.
That's fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm. And if it ain't broke, definitely don't break it, like I did.
That will clean this up enough for me to be able to bring stone down. There we go.
You already got electric mining drills over there too?
Yes, I do.
Man, a lot.
This is a very long column because I'm just bringing all the resources into it, basically, and just dragging everything down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting the job done.
That's kind of what ends up happening with this. These recipes are complicated enough that it really expands the whole column. Crazy.
That, and it's just more convenient to do it this way, I think.
Sure.
Because I want some of these things grouped together.
Hmm.
Okay, now I need to bring stone down. Do I want to combine stone with anything? No, I don't think I can. I think I'm going to have to bring stone down by itself, but I'll only bring down half a belt, so I can merge it with something else later, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay, rails, I'm only going to limit a very small amount. Because we're going to need a bajillion rails.
I was going to say, yeah, let's not limit them too tightly. That's for sure.
Okay, once the stone makes its way down here, we do have rails. Okay, multi-cylinder engines. What do you need? Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah, steel single cylinder. I don't know.
Into locomotives.
One quick refinement. Stone is holding back the rail production. I'm going to move that. Like that.
Wait, really? Stone was holding it back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't realize that. I thought it only needed one stone so that it wouldn't be holding it back. Oh well, cool. Let's see. So I want you to go there. I want you to go there. I want you to go there. And then I want you to go there. I want you to go there. I'm going to limit you to just like 2 stacks. We are not going to need a lot of locomotives all at once.
It's very true.
Okay.
I sure hope not.
And for cargo wagons, that's also, I can take care of that.
You're not getting steel? Oh, yeah, the steel's going to come from over there. Okay, let's see. Now we're getting steel.
Okay. Locomotives, eventually, because 15 multi-cylinder engines per.
It's gonna take a while, yeah.
It's gonna take a while to stack up, but yeah, eventually. And cargo wagons. Okay, so fluid wagons need pipe and storage tanks. Pipe is easy.
Sir.
Storage tanks are also easy.
Oh. I think I know what
Therefore,
it does, and I want to research a pulverizer. Meteor point defense.
yes.
Can protect a small area from up to 4 meteors at a time. Sure. Research that. Also, pulverizers. Sound cool.
Agreed.
Okay, so we want to, our next target probably ought to be this iron patch out there for rail.
Yeah, because we're out of iron.
Yeah, we're going to be running even more out as we go.
Oh, I missed the... Okay, well, that's fine. I've got gears right here. For a second, I was like, crap, I forgot to make gears in my direct insertion chain. And I was like, oh, wait, I've got gears here. Never mind, we're good. Oh, that's just backwards. There we go. Never mind. We do have enough iron to keep this thing going. Just had the undergrounds backwards. Okay.
Rejigger this a little bit. We would like to have large power poles up. Then as you were...
Okay, I'm going to start a new column for military stuff. I'm not going to throw it into the same column.
Yeah, no doubt. That makes sense.
Because this column is busy enough already.
Jeez, yeah, that's it's doing a lot.
We almost have our first locomotive head. One more multi-cylinder engine. You can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yay, it's crafting.
And it's
boom.
done. Wow, that was fast. I thought they'd have a longer crafting time.
Nah, it's the multi-cylinder engine that's causing the problems.
Yeah,
well,
it's a little taking time.
Yeah, but it's a mall. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to get the job done.
Just has to build things so that we don't have to.
Exactly. It just has to get rid of our handcrafting queue. All right, piercing rounds. We're gonna need a lot of piercing rounds too, because I want to automate defender bots. So let's see, piercing rounds take 3 seconds, so that means, screw it, I'm just going to do 2 of...
I go check on science production, make sure we're not bottlenecked anywhere.
Better to make too much than too few in this particular case. Okay, I'm going to merge the steel with the ammo. I don't know if I want to do that. No, I'll merge it with the copper. Okay. Oh, there's a cliff there. I didn't see you there, Cliff.
The way you said that made it sound like maybe the cliff's name is Cliff.
It is. The cliff's name is Cliff.
Clifford Cliff. I see.
You didn't
Perfect
know?
sense.
There's that. And you know what? I think I'm going to do this. So I can just kind of... No. It's fine.
You need concrete to make big electric poles? What?
Part of me is not surprised, but at the same time, that is annoying.
Yeah, basically. It makes perfect sense, and I hate it.
Wait a minute. I want to do that. Wow, I'm
So,
surprised
how are
that
we going to make concrete?
poorly.
Yes. Iron sticks, stone bricks, sand, and water. Okay. It's a lot of water, actually. 100 water. I don't actually have any concept of how close that is to 100 of anything else.
Me neither. I'm trying to remember. I think the vanilla recipe is 100 water.
There you go.
And I never had any concerns with it getting enough water. It
Yeah, no,
always had
that's not going to be
plenty.
the limiting factor for sure. That's going to be
It just
fine.
kind of sips water. Because concrete takes forever to craft anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we now have red ammo production. Should I even put a limit on red ammo, or should I just let it ride?
I'd say just let it go. Fine, letting that just chew up all the excess, because this is kind of the end of the line over there. It can chew up all the excess iron it wants. For now, at least. We can go ahead and
That's fair.
swap out the green stuff that's in turrets with red stuff instead.
It'll catch up. Just let it start to buffer. There we go.
No, no doubt. No doubt.
No, it kind of does need two long-handed inserters. Okay, well.
It's got to move a lot of copper.
Yeah. There you go. Have fun. Okay.
Going around in circles like that, how would they not? It looks like a ball.
So now defender bots are going to draw from you. But I want to go ahead and put a circuit on that. Because we always do want some red ammo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say we always want... How much red ammo do you always want? At least 400?
Yeah,
before it starts yanking it for defender bots?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, defender bots need gears and circuits. Let's see, do I want to... I'm just going to pull it from this really busy lane here. Not ideal, but I'm going to do it because I'm feeling lazy.
Concrete needs bricks and sand anyway. Honestly.
It's really good concrete.
This is the shit. This concrete is amazing.
How many defender bots do you think we should limit the chest to?
I feel like we're on the cusp of going out and doing some real stomping around.
So just
Probably ought
kind
to let
of.
it make quite a few.
I'll let it do a whole row. I feel like that might be
Yeah, that's
overkill,
good.
but I'm gonna let it do a whole row.
That works.
Okay. Once red ammo has a chance to catch up.
Hmm.
But yeah, red ammo's cruising along now. We got 6 red ammos building.
Cool.
The copper, the half copper line is barely keeping up. That's what I was afraid of. I wasn't sure if I had to bring in a whole line of copper or if half a line of copper would be enough.
I
Turns out
think on
half a line of
military.
copper is barely enough
Okay.
for 6. If I were to throw down a 7th red ammo, it probably wouldn't keep up. It seems to just barely be. It seems to just barely be keeping up with 6, but it is keeping up.
That's interesting. On military science, I put up 6 red and ended up putting in like a full belt. Oh, but I guess that makes no, that wasn't calculated. That was just because I knew it needed more copper than it did of the other
Oh,
2 ingredients. So I put a belt of green ammo and steel, and then a belt of copper, and called it good.
that's actually what I was considering. I was considering combining the steel with the yellow ammo
Hmm.
versus with the copper, but I decided to go with the copper.
Hmm.
But yeah, maybe it would have been better to combine it with the yellow ammo. But for now, unless we need to add more red ammo,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is still holding. I
that'll
just
be
can't add
fine.
any more red ammo to it without merging the steel with the yellow ammo instead.
I see what you mean.
We are starting to get defender bots. We now have 2.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do concrete over here where I'm already doing sand anyway. Got a source of water nearby. We got bricks already coming off of there. Get iron sticks produced down here would be good. How many iron sticks per concrete? 2 iron sticks per concrete. The iron stick recipe is how many per... Yeah, it makes 2 iron sticks per plate. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm actually really liking even distribution now because of the trash slots and just being able to hit Shift C to clean inventory.
That is nice.
That
Yeah, I
is
haven't been making nearly enough
super
use of it.
nice. It is super nice. Okay. So which iron patch did you want to go for?
I was thinking the kind of cleaner one over here on the east.
Okay.
Um, because what else have we got? There are. You were pointing out some kind of.
There's like a messed up one down here by the core mining drill.
Yeah, and there's this up here, which isn't
That's
even as
also
big.
messed up by water, yeah.
Yeah, so this has got to be our play. A couple of bits there. Okay. Yeah. So like I say, right now my thinking is get concrete going, use that to get large electric poles going, so that we've got just the standard affair for moving rail and electricity all out that direction at once.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up rail then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna head out to that mining. Do you want? Do you think I should? No, I
Nope.
can't. I can't smelt on site because I don't have electric mining drills. Or sorry, I don't have electric furnaces.
Oh,
So
true. Yeah, we need fuel out there.
Yeah, so smelting on site's not going to happen. We're going to have to bring it back into base and smelt it.
Right, so.
Do you want to prepare a place, like a central location for smelting iron then? So that way when I bring it in, I can just route it? Because it's going to take me a bit to build the rails.
Yeah, that's true too. It'll take a bit to do all that stuff. Yeah, let me start working on that before getting to concrete. Because we can always route power with other power poles between now and then. It's not essential to get this job done. As far as a good central place for iron smelting, we want to set this up as its own kind of separate block.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I like them.
I'm thinking we can set it up as a block. Like, I guess you can set it up further east. Like, maybe we can even set it up near where we're going to mine. I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere out in kind of this neck of the woods.
Yeah, something like that.
Put on like several smelting columns and
Make sure you grab a bunch of grenades. There's a lot of trees out here.
oh yeah, there are. Yep, and we'll need an awful lot of furnaces. Which we're not automating anywhere as far as I know, are we?
Furnaces I am not. I really should
Yeah.
have done that. I thought about it and I forgot to do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be hard to do, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking the same thing. If we just head over here. Hang on.
Steel furnaces. Steel furnaces. Yeah, brick, steel, and stone furnaces, which just require stone. You could take the... Oh gosh, we really need to be laying down more radars.
Is it brick and steel? No, wait a minute.
Brick, steel, and then you're going to need just regular
Brick, steel,
stone for
and
stone
steel
furnaces.
furnaces.
I would just throw it at the end of the really busy column, honestly.
Is there room? There's no room at the end of the really busy column.
That's true.
Gotta get cliff explosives before we can extend that column.
That's true.
Let's see,
You
'cause the
could
bricks
make
are
a
on
new
this
column. Yeah, you just need to get the stone over on that side too.
If I were to... I could just split off a little bit of stone down that way.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
It would work. Kind of feel like I'm befouling something here, but it'll get the job done.
You're messing up my beautiful structure.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's not perfect. But it does get the job done. So there's
Certainly
that.
does that. That it certainly does. Alright, let's see. We'll do this. No, that doesn't need to be a whole belt. That could be just a half belt. That'll be fine. We save the stone for elsewhere. we go.
Hmm.
Okay. Steel furnace will take 3 seconds a piece to craft. Got 2 machines making them at present.
That's a lot of steel furnaces. I don't know if we need 2 machines crafting them. I mean, it certainly
Oh,
doesn't
that's
hurt.
that's we need a lot of miners. We don't need this many. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but even with the just the one machine making miners, it should still be fine, I think.
Yeah, over time. I was concerned about being able to get out and get this started.
Yeah, I've got plenty in my inventory right now.
Good.
For now.
Some furnaces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines. Wow, that's only 73 miners. So that's only 2 belts.
Really?
Okay.
That whole thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
73 miners covered the whole thing.
That is not a lot.
What is not?
It's a little after 1 a.m. I probably gotta get into bed.
Wow, I didn't even realize the time. That's what happens.
Right? That is exactly what happens all the time.
Alright, I'm almost done getting the mining set up.
I'm almost started getting the smelting set up, so. But yeah, so I'm thinking like we'll have like a one input station for ore and one output station for plates, basically.
Yeah.
And
Or
we'll,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
and then you like I usually think in terms of like a large depot for offloading.
I think
Not
so
sure
too, because we'll want to
where to
upgrade
put that.
to reds and blues and even higher eventually. We
Yeah,
are
that's
going to have to
true.
run this on yellows for the time being, which obviously isn't ideal, but
Yeah, we'll
it's
get
going to
it
make the loading
eventually.
and unloading a little slow,
Hmm.
but we should
Wonder
design it as
about.
if we're doing reds or blues.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm
And then,
thinking design it as if it's for blues, and then eventually the throughput will catch up.
yep.
But given the layout of the land overall here, I'm wondering about, do we want to stack in? Yeah, I've got a lot of cliffs in this area that would make kind of a hassle for
Making
setting
a
this up
block
for
kind of
now.
hard. That's true. Maybe you set it up just to the east of this core miner here.
Hmm.
Like maybe you set it up around here ish. I know
Yeah,
that there's a cliff right there, so you'll want to watch out for that. But well, that might not be a cliff. That might just be part of the alien biome,
hard
sand
to
or
tell, eh?
something. Yeah,
I want to run a few radar dishes out there.
yeah. I really should have added radar dishes to them all too. It shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, because they only take what? They're small electric motors, green circuits, bricks, and iron plates.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Only we had cliff explosives and could just
That would be
keep
nice.
extending this column. Yeah, we need petroleum for that.
I mean, we have oil capabilities. We just aren't doing it yet.
Yeah. No, it's one of several things we're not doing yet. Da, da, da. I think getting iron
Not
enough
for
to cut
lack
it.
of desire, just haven't been
Oh
able to
yeah,
get
there's
to it
just
yet.
so much to do. Yeah. Let's see here. Because yeah, odd as it is, this whole huge long thing you've set up here.
Is perfect.
Yeah, it really works very well. I think we need three. There's three and there's two on that side. I could snake down and turn around that and just keep going south. We could route the whole thing around there.
I mean, that might not be a bad idea, honestly. I'm not sure.
Could do worse. And have done, and we'll do again.
Yep. Besides, we'll end up cleaning it all up later anyway once we get better
But yeah.
stuff. It is mostly just a better version of what we had early game, and then we'll just keep making better and better versions of it. By the way, how's your performance on your computer been? All the
Very
mods and
little
stuff
lag
on
at
there.
all. It's really been doing quite well.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can't complain.
I'm super glad to hear that.
Yeah, I would have thought by now it would have been kind of having problems, but I don't know whether it makes a difference whether you're hosting the game or not.
I don't know either.
I'm not curious about that.
Oh, I forgot to automate steel chests. Well, I'm going to. And we don't have stack inserters yet either, but that's okay.
Nah.
Okay, let's see. Give me my
Further upgrades we'll be making later to what we're doing here. Send bots out there with upgrade planners and just say, go fix that.
Yep, exactly. Okay. Are you okay with right-handed drive?
Yeah, definitely. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
What am I, British? Japanese?
Just thought I'd check. Because with my recent ability increase of rail signaling, I'm getting pretty comfortable with right-hand drive, which is good. I'm not sure I'd be able to be as effective left-hand drive at the moment.
Indeed.
How long do you want our trains to be? Part of me's thinking 4, but I'm not 100% sold on it.
I'd say let's go 4. Even if at the beginning we're only using 2, for example, I'd say let's build with 4 in mind.
Okay.
Because having the throughput eventually I think will be important. Let's see here. What are we doing? Not using assembler ones anymore is what we're doing.
Dang straight.
This is the Dark Ages?
Nope. We have finally evolved above and beyond Dark Ages.
Okay, with that, and now we can come down here.
I guess we can figure out where we're going to route the trains to eventually. For now, just get the station set up. I forgot to grab train stops. No. I knew I was forgetting something. I always forget something when I start rails.
Yeah, no, I've noticed the same thing. You're like, I think I've got everything. Nope, I don't. Damn it.
Walk of shame back. You don't happen to have big poles on you, do you? Because we can't
No.
pocket craft cement, right? Because we can't store water in
Yeah,
our
right.
inventory.
Nope.
Lame.
Cannot be done
Lame.
powerfully.
Yeah, I really like that even distribution mod to be able to just clean inventory out like that. That's so
That is
nice.
nice. Yeah, I'm using it more and more too, and it's got its points.
It is so nice. I'm gonna grab some medium power poles so that way I'm stop using small ones so much.
Mm.
Cause I don't need to no more.
Okay, let's got radar dishes on the mall now, and an extension of the mass column.
Where's the radar
Okay.
dishes? Oh, you've added it down there. Okay.
Yep, it's all. It just keeps on going south, man.
That's fine by me. Radars, lovely. I'm gonna steal those.
Hmm. Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
better
also
call it
add
there tonight.
steel
I'm dying.
chests. No,
Yeah,
no
why not?
dying.
Oh, well, metaphorically. All right. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna sign off here. Let me save a copy on my machine just in case, because
All right, let me go ahead and sign off as well then.
next time we can continue to move toward massive rail implementation.
Yes, it's gonna be amazing.
So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good. We get like a separate smelting area that we're just training in and out of all the time.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
awesome.